And so just to remember, like, we're now back, and it's like the night. Is it Thursday, or are we
It's
like
Thursday.
vetoing Thursday?
It's Thursday, but if anyone does a scene longer than 10 minutes, it's going immediately into Saturday, and you guys and Ernalus died of a heart attack.
Yeah, well, like, that's fine. Yeah, that would kind of just expedite.
So,
So I'm gonna kill him.
we've got one more. We're gonna go to sleep, and then we're gonna wake up, and it's the day of the heist. And
I'm giving you guys a long rest and a day to narratively talk about plans.
Okay.
so I think Sonny's gonna go to the Skinny Walkers. if there's time.
Archeron's awake right now.
Nope.
No.
Still catatonic. Imagine, if you will, how Morak was on the ship, but that was weirdly synced.
I was just about to say.
Imagine, if you will, how Morak was on the ship after fucking about with the first computer, but even worse.
Sure.
But Sonny's gonna go talk to the Skinny Walkers. Try to get them. I guess. Do we have any idea what time we're gonna like do this? I guess just like. Oh well, when's the festival going off, David? Is it just like an all day thing, or like?
It starts in the morning and it goes all day. So it starts at like, I'll say 10 a.m.
I think
So
if as long as like the Skinny Walker's plan isn't to attack the Bastion, like that's the main thing that would be concerning, and that whatever time they want to pop things off, as long as we know the general time, we can base our plans around that.
So we'll say noon, around the lunch hour. That'll just screw everyone over. They'll be cranky because they haven't had any food. That'll just make it more difficult for them. But we got to eat an early lunch, so we don't get caught.
Yeah,
in the same
we
trap.
got street meat earlier in the day of festivals. Now there's a big line for street meat.
The issue
Yeah.
is that partway through this, we're all gonna have the explosive shits that we need to take.
That's actually the time crunch that we're on for this
Yeah.
session. It's like we have a 30-minute timer before all of us have to go to the bathroom fast.
Hey, that'll keep the time on the prison break down, which is fine.
Exactly.
It's like I'd love to kill more of you guys, but I have the shit real bad. So can we do this some other time?
No, you start making a con save after the time limit until you fail. It gets more difficult as you go.
Or rather, as you don't go.
So we'll start at just say noon for easy math. Have them start riots and start just harassing Weavesguard out and around the city to draw the Weavesguard out. Not necessarily. I don't think it'll necessarily draw them away from the Bastion a whole lot, but it'll get the people who aren't in the Bastion further away from the Bastion, and just cause general confusion. Then we'll go in. Artie generally knows the way to get to Ernalus. We don't exactly know where he is, but we're not going to be getting any better intel on that. So we got to just kind of figure that out once we get in there. We don't have any like other stuff that we're trying to do once we get in. It's just get him and get out. We might like see stuff we want to break or something. I'm sure, once we get in, I'm sure there will be little things that tempt us to go get little magic bits and bobs. But we can deal with that as they come up. I don't think we need to plan for everything.
Also, we're trying, I think, as a secondary goal to rescue that girl that they've kidnapped, but...
Yep.
That's just because y'all are softies. There was no specific reason for that.
Well, I think if we were softies, we would try to be rescuing everyone, which we're, like, very specifically not doing. Or trying to take out Shulza from doing further damage, which we're also specifically not doing.
Sometimes.
So you've left us
Save
little
everyone?
crumbs, David. We're ignoring them.
Yeah, we're definitely gonna ignore those completely.
Alright, everyone. Everyone, place your bets on the first death. I'm going to put mine down for Kezia based on that comment.
Yeah.
And I'm going to hedge my bets by killing her.
I'm owed, right?
No, I meant what Brenna said.
I feel like Ode knows when to quit. Ode's more concerned with her own survival than, saving
Ode
everyone
knows
else.
when to run away.
Right.
Like a cat.
Ode knows when to hold him and when to fold him, and when to
But
walk
wait.
away.
and when to run. But
Unfortunately, Kenzie's
curiosity
not very
killed the
good at
cat.
gambling, so
Yeah, it's literally in her character sheet that she's curious. So that really should be her flaw. It's because she died.
Is curiosity a flaw?
Whoa.
Makes you think. Wow, deep. Anyway, so we're gonna burn the place to the ground.
Can we have a discussion in character if that's like our general plan?
Yeah.
Okay. In character. I'm gonna say we're all in the ass tavern.
we're all in the ass tavern.
I like that we rented new rooms for this one session.
Well, yeah, because we were doing a lot of magic in the other tavern, and I thought that if it was like getting suspicious.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
true.
Thank you.
It's just you named it the Ass Tavern, Mary. I had to make a joke.
No, Mr. and Mrs. Miss Assier named it in honor of their young son who passed away.
All right, so we're all would we be able to pull Kezia away for a conversation, or would we have to meet in the room where the Archons, like?
I mean, maybe
naked
we could
and
wait until
unconscious?
after I
Brennan,
kill
you're
him, and then we don't have to worry about him anymore.
My
Fred.
gosh. I swear. I
Fred,
swear.
we missed that great quip because you're muted.
No.
No, she's not muted.
You have her muted. You have her muted, Mary.
Yeah, we all heard it.
You mute me?
The truth comes out.
You mute me?
I think I had to mute everyone when Eric and I were both using like the laptop.
Sure. Good. Yep.
Can you please repeat your great quip for me?
No.
He's gonna murder the Archeron because he's awake now.
She's gonna kill the shit out of him.
Well, anyway, are we meeting in the Archeron room or not?
Yeah.
Sure.
Sure. Okay, the
All
Archeron's
right.
there.
I'm
And
still disguised as Tallahassee Jameson Saunders.
great. All right, everyone. I think we've got a pretty good plan for tomorrow. Would get like a Cerulli and I seal of you can attempt this. But I think the thing that we have to address is what are we gonna do as we infiltrate the Bastion with the cube and the helmet, and is there any like, do we want to try to use the cube and the helmet to aid us in our?
Well, do we know what the cube does?
Morak.
I'm actively trying to figure out what these things do. I will be honest, I did not get much sleep last night. And I'm kind of running on fumes. But if there's one thing I know, is that they are related to each other.
I figure we
You're tuned to both
Eric,
of
out
them,
of
right?
character, kind of forgot what they are. And I think canonically Morak has never been told what they are.
Oh, the cube. Yeah, the cube. Right.
When
I
Like,
love
you
the cube.
studied?
When Kezia, or Zeka, I forget who, identified it the other day, I wrote down some notes. Let me just find them real quick. And she opens up her bag and starts sifting through like all her napkins.
Doesn't she also canonically carry reams of paper?
Oh yeah.
She's got one of those napkin dispensers from Scott, and it's like, nope, not this one. Nope, not this one. Nope.
Okay.
Oh God, if you could please tell us what Grumsh, please tell me what this is.
Okay. 1 second. Let me. Where the fuck did that cube go?
Wait, the cube that causes people to be mind controlled?
Oh, hey, someone remembered.
Will? That cube?
The one
Hey, that
cube
much.
you guys had.
Okay,
Where the
so
fuck did
I
that
know
go?
that it causes someone to be mind controlled.
And
Oh
it
my
matches
God.
with one of them. It matches with something such that whoever has the matching piece can control. It still retains complete coherency, but then they activate the cube and it goes like, I will listen to literally anything you say. You tell me to go kill this person, I will kill this person for you. And then the person who's wearing the helmet is just like, ha 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 ha, now bow.
I'm gonna just say this now before we go any further. You haven't identified it because that's not what it does.
Nope, that's definitely what it does. I have no.
We've definitely identified.
No,
it.
the cube, yes. You did not do that to the helmet at all.
No, there's a piece that matches it though, right? It's like missing a piece.
It was the helmet.
Oh. I think that's what we assumed then.
Okay,
Yeah,
hold on.
we assumed that the helmet would allow the person to use the cube.
Okay.
I don't know. Could someone with the identify spell please help me out with this? Because I've been looking at it all night long and I don't actually know how to identify.
Kezia, do you have that spell?
Sure, fuck it.
Okay.
I'll just go stand over here.
Well, Zeka, we can save your spells for the cool aura thing that you do. That will probably be
Yeah.
especially useful for tomorrow.
And
Yeah,
my
for
spells
sure.
do not matter. So
For sure, I can
Wait,
definitely just
wait,
ritually cast it for free, but whatever, I'll just...
And it's done.
Oh, if you want to just make us some baked goods without like doing the spell, that's always an option.
Oh, is that what I am? I'm the identifying baked goods guy?
No, you're also a chubby,
Just
fuzzy-legged man.
Just go make some baked goods. How about you do that, Zeka? We don't want to deal with you right now.
oh, someone's
Yeah,
already
I'll make you a fucking cracker. Hang on. And Zeka runs off. Or
It goes
stomps
fucking
off.
feral.
Oh, pat him, and she'll be like, "I'm sorry, Zeka. I know it's been a stressful few days. I didn't realize we were all so on edge."
No,
Well,
it's
maybe-
fine.
If you realized how quiet he was all yesterday, you would have known that something was up with him. He hardly said a single word that whole time we were going through the Archeron place.
Yeah, you were baking goods all day yesterday.
He was making something.
It was
I
stress
just
speaking.
thought
True.
that making goods made you happy, and so that's why I brought it up. I didn't know if it felt.
Yes, when I want to do it.
And I was like, oh, right, Zeka, that makes sense, and I'm gonna be more respectful of your bacon skills.
Thank you.
Terrible.
I don't know how to make bacon that well, but I can. Okay, bad joke. So what does the cube do? Did you figure it out, Kezia?
Hey, I was pretty much right.
Yeah, but you didn't
Well,
identify it.
basically, for me, identifying and studying it all night, I've now figured out that the cube will cause people to be enthralled and mind controlled by it, and this helmet would allow you to control it's kind of just the same thing. Wearing the helmet and having the cube makes it so you can control everyone in a 60-foot radius.
Yeah.
So
He's just
also
sort of being
Kezia
nice to it.
identified that, not Morak.
I think I did.
I don't think you just get the identify spell narratively.
Agree to disagree.
Modak, I'm so close to stabbing you. You don't even want to know.
It's fine. You are very short, so you are typically very close to stabbing me. But
Yes,
you could stab me in the thigh.
And I'm very short, so guess where my stabbing range would be?
The
Right in the
thigh.
thigh.
Ooh.
Right in the thigh.
Ooh, yeah,
I
because
wear
you know,
a
it's so
solid
small, you couldn't
piece
reach that.
24/7, just for halflings and goblins.
Well, I think we're starting to lose our narrative here, folks.
Right,
I
so-
question if we ever had a narrative.
So basically, the cube and the helmet together allow someone to make people more susceptible to being mind controlled in a certain radius. What are we gonna do with them tomorrow?
Well,
I was gonna say that I figure that with all the bullshit that's been happening with these, we had a plan to get in there that didn't require those. I see them as possible points of failure that we don't need to include unless it's like a last-ditch effort. I say we keep them in our back pocket in a lead box in case, we really need them for something. But if we can avoid it, I say we just avoid using them.
Yes, I was kind of online with Zeka. I'm sorry.
I'm right here.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
I know.
I was in line with Ilars. I mean, what? I was in line with
Not believing that
Artux.
name.
I was in line with Artux thinking here with maybe it's a last ditch effort. I don't really know how to use this yet, and I don't know how much mental capacity it would take to actually mind control everyone within a 60-foot radius. I feel like that's a lot. And also, I've kind of been hearing things since attuning to them. It's kind of like tinnitus, but a little bit more tentacly. You know what I mean?
Why did you attune to the Morak?
I mean,
wait. Morak.
Someone had to know how they worked.
So you have tentacle-nitis?
Yes, I do have tentacleitis.
Alright, that one's gonna take I've lost the die, so you avoid psychic damage for this moment, Sonny.
Wait, what are your other symptoms?
I don't know. The inner ear is a little bit itchy.
Okay.
That's honestly it. It's just every once in a while you just hear it. That's about it.
Seems like if we're worried about the noise and the danger of the items, maybe you shouldn't be attuned to them.
I'm just worried that if the Alcaron here woke up, he would be able to summon it back to him. I think if I have this connection to it, it's kind of an all grasp at the moment.
Do you have any headaches, perhaps?
I mean, it's kind of a constant headache ever since I connected to the I've been calling it a computer. I just made up that word. But yeah, it's I don't think it's that much of an issue. I just felt like someone had to attune to it to know what it did.
Ode kind of like look skeptical and look at everyone else in the group, but like not protest what Morak's saying.
Does putting
Go ahead, Artuk.
all right? Does putting something in a lead box break your attunement to it?
Oh no.
No. Then so we're keeping them in the lead box the whole time. It's just you happen to be attuned to them in case we take them out.
Yeah, I mean, so we can keep them in that box if we wanted to.
Yeah, I figure if we don't go for it.
Would you describe this as a pounding headache, dull, migraine, severe, front of the head?
It's like a very unsevere migraine. It's kind of just a.
So a headache?
Yeah, it's a headache. I don't. Fuck you, God. Where'd you come from?
I'm always with you, my child. Except when you start going against my words or making fun of my descriptions.
Also, as Mary, are we just gonna hand wave the ability to carry like a big lead box?
I mean,
Sonny has a chest compartment that's about Bender size, so it can fit enough.
Sonny
Fair enough.
walks over to Morak
Hand waved away.
and like looks
Some
him
things
over
are
a
just
little bit.
easier that way. Give you guys a bag of holding soon.
Looks over a little bit, puts his hand on his shoulder and says, Morak, I think you have swimmer's ear.
Yeah, we need to fix this.
But
I don't
you
know
have
what's
been a
happening with
doctor.
Sunny, but there's some. Has anybody else been noticing how weird he has been lately, or is it just me?
I don't know what you're talking about.
He has never said the word swim before, and now we know something about swimmer's ear, and he keeps going in and out of different voices. And
Hey,
stuff.
Coast Guard Bot has a lot of history with Sonny.
No, he didn't.
I've noticed the voices thing. I haven't really picked up on him using the word swim.
I severely misunderstood his backstory.
What just happened?
Anybody here?
Nope, didn't hear a word.
He spent decades under the ocean. I was like, no, he didn't.
I severely misunderstood his backstory. Wait, hang on.
Wait, we
like
literally
30
watched
years.
his
No,
backstory.
everyone, I want to know what Adam's thoughts were.
No, up until now, I didn't realize it was in a field. I thought that he was literally fucking underwater, at the bottom of the sea, went dormant for fucking 30 years, and then the tear happened. He woke up and just fucking walked by dark of night, appeared out of the ocean.
No, that's Coast Guard Bot.
I want this in character.
I don't think Arta. I just did it. I fucking just called him Zach.
Oh my god.
The madness spreads.
That's pretty badass backstory. I like
Yeah,
that.
that's why Coast Guard Bot gets it.
I know, it's super cool. For what it's worth.
They were made
Yeah.
by the Imperials and used to fight the orcs.
I knew that much, but
Why would he be in dormant in the ocean then?
I thought that he was on a boat or something,
Oh.
enjoying the war, and his boat went down and he went dormant at the bottom of the sea. How did he get into the fucking field?
He
Hey,
walked.
Adam, I like this backstory better. What like reactivated him?
The tearing of the arcane weave.
That
I don't
was
think that
Oh, okay.
Artuk understands that, but
That
Adam
was-
definitely thought that was it. He was just sitting down there, like, inactive, and then there was a big spark of magic, and it managed to catch him back. And it's like,
Yeah.
oh, I'm alive. I don't require oxygen, luckily. Let me walk out of this ocean.
That's so cool.
God.
I
That's
like
kick
It's
ass.
a really cool idea. The
But
tears
he
were
was so
turned him
far
off.
away from the
Oh.
ocean.
He was in the battle. He was in the final battle of the war. The
Right.
tear happened. It turned off all
Right.
the Warforge.
How did he wake up?
Zeka.
Okay.
Zeka, me, or
Oh,
Yeah.
no, because you woke up a little bit before then, and Zeka was about to go kick
You
you.
ever seen Interstellar?
Yes,
That.
I see.
Yo, Adam, you basically created like a sweet Bionicle-based backstory.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Like, the whole time that's the vibe I thought you were going for.
It is a Bionicle backstory.
Man, I don't know
That's
how
so
this got in
raw.
my
I
head.
love that.
How
how
did I
to
get
find the mask of manatees or whatever it's called.
Mask of Light, damn it.
Oh,
Eric, save that idea for when I kill Sunny this session so we can introduce a way cooler character now.
Yeah, no, I already got it. It's C0457 GU4RD B07.
Hey, can you
Does
just
that
tell us
spell?
what that is?
Coast Guard bod. Listen, Coast Guard bod exists canonically in this world even before these jokes, and and now I know his backstory, so we're all on the same page.
All right, well let's
Okay,
Anyway.
put this open like a
questions.
coconut.
I have more questions.
Right, I do too.
Yeah, like who made Coast Guard bot?
Artuk, please go ahead.
I was gonna say that one of the things that I found in the Bastion was that there's a whole fucking hallway that turns magic off, or at least made my magic feel real strange. What's our plan there when half of us can't do our shit?
Oh.
You grab a
denied.
weapon and you stab someone? What kind of question is that?
Sure.
Artuk, and she'll say, we don't have a plan.
I figured. I know we don't have a plan. That's why I brought it up. What should our plan be? Should we
Also-
just like?
Artuk, I appreciate your forward thinking.
Oh,
If
throws
that-
her hands up in the air like, that's what I was trying to fucking do.
Also, you guys, there is the wild magic storm that's coming into town right now.
What?
So-
What?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
You were very sleepy last night.
David. It's
Don't
is it-
remember a lot.
I haven't experienced one of these. Sonny hasn't experienced one of these. He would have been out for all.
Sorry, yes you have, but you, Eric, weren't there for that part of the game. That was the walk up the mountain that you were gone for.
Oh, okay. I am no longer surprised. I think, well, actually, I don't think that's worth planning for because we literally have no idea how it will affect things.
Yeah, it's kind of random bullshit.
Should we just plan to not use magic?
No. I think we need to go under the assumption that magic will betray our position through the dogs or whatever sort of detection capabilities they have once we get in. So once we use magic, it's balls out. We got to go and go hard.
Yeah,
I
it's not
know
stealth.
technically I don't have balls, but you
Ball
understand
bearings.
my meaning.
Also, it's my understanding, I think that every wild magic storm can be a little different. That's probably why, like, the ones that we encountered in the mountains didn't have ash and these ones do. So there's no really way to account for what'll happen when it gets
Yeah,
really
the-
storming.
Northern Orc territory has seen a few of them, and each one is completely random and different.
David,
Yes.
do we know when that storm is going to hit? About
It's on the edge of town, so it has the potential to actually miss the town. But if it hits the town, probably would hit around whatever time you guys leave, plus about 2 hours or so. Maybe
So,
a little less than that. It depends, though, if it ever hits.
how slow we are.
It depends on, you could say, the roll of a die.
It's not like they're gonna cancel the festivities for it. It's like, ooh, rain on the forecast.
If there is one thing I have learned in the last year and a half, it is that a severe weather or natural event will not impact a large gathering.
Actually,
Hell
what
yeah.
they're gonna do is cancel the day of liberation and then reschedule it for like a year later, but not tell anyone because they don't actually want anyone to show up until like the day before, and then say, "Oh, you're invited. This is graduation, everyone. Did you know that they were holding it in
Yeah.
August?"
For real, do you think they would still be doing the day tomorrow, since a wild magic storm might be coming in?
Wait, let me check the local Facebook group. Yeah, it looks
Figure
like it's
that-
on.
I figure here wouldn't be
They
much of a
said-
problem for them unless they plan to cast magic, which doesn't really happen here.
Well, I mean, sometimes there's like lightning bolts and like firestorms because of the
Wait.
wild magic storm.
So
Fair.
These strike you as a stubborn, hateful people.
to address Zeka's and Sunny's plan, I'm down with everyone who has magic just trying to use magic because we're in there for a rescue mission, not a stealth mission. Which actually got to my question of if we're doing a stealth mission, which I'm guessing is no. So
Sunny
Yeah.
like looks around to like Morak in his armor and like Sunny himself, and like, while it might work for a little bit, I don't think the odds are in our favor.
Yeah, I'd say we go in, just racing forward. The Gadgets of Unknown. What's your acronym? Gadgets of Unknown.
Need.
Need ablazing.
Yeah.
Well, what if we just like try and be like subtle? Maybe not necessarily like stealthy, but like I don't want to just run right in the front door with our balls out, as Sunny said, and be like, we're here to take Ernalus back.
we could run in the back door with our balls out, which I think
There's
we
one
learned
thing
that the
I
back
know.
door is the Inquisitor's office, since we've entered several times through there.
Okay,
Yeah,
I think that
That's true.
let's like do it with our balls out quietly until it is time for us to like loudly take our balls out.
What if it's just one ball? What if
Or
it's just
it's-
one ball?
Also, is there like
Oh.
a better back door? I don't think
Yeah.
so.
I was gonna say the Inquisitor's office is good, but it's up on the second floor, and we're trying to go to the 4th basement sub-level,
Mhm.
which is about as distant apart as we could possibly be.
Yeah, Byron, do you know of any good, when you were in the Bastion, did you find any good entrances for us?
Great question. Hey, God, did I find any good good
You mean
entrances?
Grumps?
No, he's a good
Not
Cuthbert baptized boy. He's got that good Cuthbert guilt. But
Cuthbertian name is Ken.
there's really only the one big entrance. There's windows and shit you could probably break into through, but then you have the problem of you're breaking into a window in the middle of the day in a guarded building.
I could. This might sound a little strange, but I could let loose a rhinoceros on their campus, and then we could go in through a window.
Well, hold on.
I like that.
How would you get your rhinoceros all the way from Orc territory over here?
Sunny's gonna change
Yeah,
back into Johnny
that's one of
Bravo.
my questions.
Mushrooms, man, mushrooms.
Damn, I need
Actually-
to
Wait,
think
is this
more.
like the time that you turned into a panther thing?
I don't turn into it. I can just make it appear, and it'll do whatever I ask it to.
That's
Look,
pretty
here's the
impressive.
thing, Artuk. I'm gonna go. He pulls out the whatever the pocket watch he got from the Archaron is, looks at it, says, "All right, I'm gonna go speak to the skinny walkers. Okay, if they can do their part, we won't need a rhinoceros. Okay, you can save your own magical power for later. Skinny walkers are gonna cause a riot, which will draw everyone that can get out. A rhinoceros on top of that, I think, would be redundant.
Sure, that's fair.
Agree.
Plus, it
But
would attract
also the-
more attention to the Bastion, where we're trying to attract attention away from the Bastion.
We could put the
That'd be
rhino
fair.
somewhere else.
Well, we've already got the rioters, the skinny walkers. I mean,
Sure. And if we need it at some point, I could put a rhino within a hallway in the Bastion that we're not going down to get people out of the way we're going.
rhino in the hand is worth 2 in the bush.
Bef-
Or that.
Before I
Sunny's-
forget, just going to also say this, even with Byron breaking through a window, you basically have front or the sides. The back is kind of just a thick stone brick wall. You're gonna... It's just so you guys are aware, if you try to go to the back, it will probably not work.
Should've got
Sure.
past.
I think I know stone shape.
Could you clarify a little bit? Where was the way down to the basement levels? Like, if I was looking at the building from the front, is it in the back, the left, the right?
Towards the back, mostly in the back, but it looked like there were like probably just some like filing rooms, office support. You honestly, none of you went into that. What am I saying? You have no idea. There are a few other rooms back there that you don't know.
I bet there's some office support or filing.
Sure,
rooms
I just meant it because when I was going through as a gas, I made particular note of where the stairs were. I took a few different.
I don't get a whole lot of airflow over there.
Gotcha. Cool. Then I have no idea. Gotcha.
Just had the idea that when I went in with Melody, we did have to get permission from the Inquisitor to go into the library, but we were allowed into the library just through the front door when we went in. So it's possible that if I go back and say that, oh, I know the library and I have permission to be here, this is the librarian's name. I don't know if that's too risky because we'd be at the front door at that point.
Also,
I mean, we could. Go for it, Kezzy.
I was gonna say, because due to the celebration itself, they might just be limiting access to the Bastion.
Right.
I was gonna say, if they're not limiting access to the Bastion, then we could also just go in saying that we want to go to the library, and then start from the library and take out whatever guy is watching us there, and then, we weren't doing stealth anyway. We make our bold, brazen attempt and start it from inside.
Ooh. I like that plan a lot.
We would really need to get like 5 of us in that group rather than 7, because Byron can already be in there, and Sunny
Sure,
would
yeah.
probably also just go with Byron.
Reasonable, yeah. So we could get 5 people to go to the library, the other 2 to meet us in the hallway.
I'm very good with this plan.
And then if we get rejected from going in the front door, we just kind of slip around and balls
the
out
window.
from the side.
The one ball.
Yeah, I
You
think
only
that
have
was the
one
side.
ball, Morak?
No, I just think we should only have one ball out during this. I don't want both balls out.
Okay.
That way it's easy to go back in or out with the balls. Just quick hit. I just think it's more safe. Orcs always try to pick the safe route, so I'm just...
And those
Keep it off.
usually include 1 ball and not 2.
Well,
Yes,
for orcs it's 3, but, same principle.
For Morak, that's 1 ball through the back door. Safe way to do it.
Yes.
Okay, so
I'll teach you
like,
what that means when you're older, Zeka.
what means?
Oh, hey,
what were you
Sonny's
about to
heading
say
off
anyway?
towards the skinny walkers. Let's go follow that instead of explain a dick ball, whatever. Sonny, are you the only one heading towards the walkers?
Unless somebody comes with me, yes. He wouldn't stop anyone from coming with him, though.
Alright, anyone
Leave
joining?
with him.
Kiz, you go?
No, I gotta stay with frickin'.
Is Zeka coming?
I don't think you
Summon-
should bring a child into a gambling prostitution ring.
All right.
They have little Johnny, okay? It's a commonplace thing.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah,
Also,
you tell him, boss! You hear a faint echo in your mind.
You get it, boss.
Alright, but as you head over to the walkers, back into their casino, are you disguised as Johnny Brass Knuckles?
I will not be disguised as I walk over there. They'll just be a general disguise, and then once I get close, I will be Johnny Brass Knuckles and be a little bit more stealthy.
Okay. As you, just to kind of expedite this, as you make your way over there, you just see more of the kind of fairgrounds, and you actually see that storm on the horizon. And as this kind of just ash begins to rise up from the ground, or seemingly materialize, just roll a d20 for me.
Okay.
Okay. With an 8... Yeah, with an 8, it's it's kind of a feeling of almost like anticipation or like tension in your chest. Kind of similar to like if you kind of the anticipation right before a very stressful meeting, or like if you just suddenly have this jolt of energy. But you just feel this kind of all over Sunny's body, and it's strange because I don't know if we've ever established whether Sunny has nerves, but in this moment you certainly do, and they just seem odd. It's almost nervousness that just you personally are not familiar with, even beyond a confidence level.
All right.
But as you continue to move through, you eventually arrive you get close to the casino. And as you get to the front, you see that it just has a sign turned, and it just says closed. Normal operating hours, yada, yada, yada.
As Johnny Brass Knuckles will go up and give the secret knock.
They slide open the thing. Holy fucking shit. Johnny? Kicks open the door. Then there's a bit of a confusion because you see it's little Johnny down there. You're not sure how he got up there.
Sits off of a stool.
As you want, and
Johnny, look, where's the boss? I need to speak to him right now.
the boss, we was trying to look for yous. Come on inside. As you go in, you do see a small stool.
I take it over.
Yeah, you do that, boss.
I'm mad. I'm real mad, little Johnny. Where's the boss?
Oh, we're all mad too, man. But also, let me take you over to the boss. As you move through into the casino, you see, like... You only ever saw, like, a handful of the gang. Mark Antonio, Garuk, Little Johnny, Cletus, and Mr. Walker himself. You see there are just more, like, goons going around, just kind of through it, and, like, they are armed. Like, they have swords at their sides and seem to be prepping something. But inside Mr. Walker's office, which is kind of swung open right now, you see with those 4 named NPCs, as well as Mr. Walker, you see them kind of just stood over a desk, and it seems like there's something on it that they are kind of writing in pen on. And, like, all, like, huddled surrounding it. How does Johnny Brass Knuckles look?
He looks a little disheveled. He looks pretty disheveled.
All right.
Like he's been running away from everyone, all night and hiding.
As you walk in, you immediately see, like, you start seeing people, like, notice you and are like, holy shit. Like, just from random mooks over in the corner. But as you go towards the office, you see Mr. Walker just kind of, like, stood looking over it. Big old fucking cigar in his mouth. Johnny, where the fuck have you been?
I've been hiding. I've been running. Look, we gotta talk. Things aren't great. I'm sure you know that. Also, glad to see you, boss. Glad you made it out of there.
Glad you made it out too. Sorry, I've been working on my utter.
Yeah. So, what's on the desk?
If you look down,
Please, Mark Antonio.
Johnny. If you look down, you actually see a map of Harry Magi. Not like the one that I've been using as the default image, but like almost like a district map of it. And you see just certain areas are circled, crossed out in X's, like lines are being drawn on it. Well, Johnny, we're putting together a bit of a thank you letter for Weavescard for their little present for us yesterday.
Excellent. That's just what I was here to talk to you about. What's the poop? What are we doing?
Alright, well, don't fucking use that language. Little Johnny's here. The little bastard is impressionable.
Tell him, boss.
He just looks at you and he seems worn down at this point. Anyway, we got a few positions scoped out for it. Day of Liberation tomorrow. A lot of the skinwalkers are going to be... He starts kind of going over it, and you pretty quickly pick up... They're picking key spots as targets and trying to assemble a plan to do it. And we got little surprises cooking up out there that we're going to plant, and as soon as the festival goes off, going to make the sky sing with it.
Excellent.
Alright. Meanwhile, I got the boys here leading a few of them. They're gonna try to cut off a few of the Weave Scar before they can get equipped. Kind of drive them towards the wrong areas. You get me?
I'm picking up what you're putting down, boss.
Nah.
Here's the thing. I can't be there. I've got other plans.
The fuck is that?
Can't tell you much, okay?
Fuck you
Here's the
can.
thing.
I'm your boss. I need a quarterly report by Monday.
Look, I know my reviews are coming up, and I want it to be good. But the long and short of it is, I've got a crew.
He puts a hand crossbow on the table. I invite you into this family, and this is how you repay me 1 day of service. And you are exceptional. I'm not going to deny it. And this is how, if you interrupt him at any point.
You remember.
Oh,
You remember
I'm
back
sorry.
in that warehouse? I got you out of there, all right? I'm here. I'm with the walkers, all right? But the thing is, got a plan. And I can't tell you more than that, mostly because I'm not really sure what the plan is at this point. Now, I wasn't on the planning committee. It was more of a...
There's
the other
enough
part of the group.
people for a goddamn committee.
But here's how it's gonna go. We can hit them the Weave Scar where it really hurts. Yeah, it's good to take out a few of the mooks and the guys and the boys out there. I mean, we'll sure give them a hurting. But if you really want to hurt them, that's where I can help. All we need is you to do what you boys are good at. Distract them, take them out, keep them occupied. We'll do the rest from there. You won't know I've been successful, probably ever.
That does not inspire confidence.
Well, sometimes you gotta have a little bit of faith.
As far as I can tell, your plan actually does not do anything to interfere with ours, so I'm kind of okay with it.
It's not. In fact, if our plan goes, if our plan goes off, we won't even see it. Okay? I was mostly coming here to see if you're doing anything. And if you weren't doing something, I was gonna ask you to do something. But you're way ahead of it, boss. You're way ahead of it.
He just looks confused.
Yeah, it's kind of confusing. I know. I'm more of a jump in there and get it done part, kind of guy. So this whole planning business, not my forte. Here's what I'm saying, boss. I'm not gonna be here for much longer. Either I'm gonna be dead, or I'm gonna be gone. Or, if it happens right, maybe I'll come back at some point. But you can't count on anything from me, okay? I know I came here, and you took me in. I'm grateful for it. I'm glad I could help you. I'm glad I could be there for you and get you out of that tight spot. I'm glad you were there for me when I needed you. But I'm not going to be around for much longer. I just want to come and tell you and the boys, thanks.
You're a really fucking weird guy. You know that, Johnny? You know that? Like, it's been 2 days. It's been
Johnny-
2 days.
Johnny
2
turned-
days.
turns around.
But in those 2 days, you did manage to earn my trust and also save my life from an assassination attempt. So I'm gonna go ahead and just say, yeah, you're good. You're good to go. If you come back, great. It seems like you accomplished a lot in very short, in uncontrolled bursts, so I'm gonna let you just go do that in a direction slightly away from me but adjacent to my goals. Can we agree on this? I think we can, because it doesn't interact in any way, right? Right.
Yes, I think we can.
Alright, anyway, we're gonna go back to planning to bomb a bunch of the city. You go and do your thing.
Okay, you guys have to kiss goodbye now.
Alright. Alright, Grook. I don't know why you make us do this, but it is tradition.
You have to kiss goodbye. It's the proper Skinny Walker Italian method.
Johnny like walks up. He walks up to Skinny Walker, and like he puts his hands one on each shoulder, and he does like the side, kisses each side of his cheek. And at this point, Skinny Walker can tell that Johnny Brass Knuckles is not what he appears to be. And Johnny Brass Knuckles turns and starts to walk and opens the door and looks back one last time at Skinny Walker and the boys. and he says, as we say in my country, hasta la vista, baby. And he walks out.
Yeah! You tell him, boss! And the door closes. Alrighty. With that, you feel very confident, though, from that planning. If it wasn't clear, they are not attacking the Bastion itself. Or at least, not unless a lot goes in favor for them.
With that, I will return to the Ass Tavern. I will basically relay what I know now. I guess I have a general idea of where things are going off from the map. So if it comes down to it, and we need to escape in a non-genie fashion, if we need to run through the town, we'll know to avoid those areas.
Just keep that in mind, because that'll be very good for something coming up.
Okay.
Okay.
So yeah, if we need to run away instead of genie away, we'll know what areas to avoid. And with that, I will say, great. Did you get everything else sorted? Sorry. Great. Did you get everything else sorted out while I was gone?
No, we actually just waited here for a couple hours for you to get back.
And you see Morak and
He's gone,
Archuk
like,
eating
20 minutes.
sandwiches.
All right.
Or we just have crumbs all over our chests.
I think we've got about 2 minutes before we're all knocked unconscious by the magical storm or something. So
you'd think there is one thing left. Kezia, what's going on? As you're guarding the Archeron... Fuck it, hold on, I'm rolling for this. Roll perception.
Also, one of my questions was, are we just going to leave the Archeron? Which I'm just assuming is yes.
Yeah, like, is the Archeron awake now?
This will be resolved in this scene. Kezia, roll perception.
Where is everyone?
In a narratively satisfying place.
Acceptable.
What does that mean?
Nice!
Okay, Kezia, you see the Archeron actually begin to kind of finally find clarity again. You see him kind of shake his head for a moment, kind of that catatonic, just kind of slow drip, and then on top of that, you see his eyes dart around for just half a second, and then he kind of starts to just play down that catatonic state. You get the sense that while he might not know fully what's going on, he woke up, found he was tied up, gagged, and everything, and was gonna act like he was still that way for a bit.
And he's naked, don't forget naked.
Oh, he's naked.
Okay, awesome. Everyone except Byron out. Please.
You see Sonny walk into the tavern and announce loudly, "Okay."
Sonny does the Grandpa Simpson walk in, walk out.
Oh yeah, Ode leaves once requested by Kezia.
Yep. Morak's going to finish his sandwich promptly and then leave.
Alrighty.
Arm will look up very confused from his bell peppers that he's chopping and give her a thumbs up.
See, he was getting groceries. Byron, that is. But alrighty. Kezia.
Okay, I'm gonna make this quick. I walk over to him and I flick his forehead and I say, I know you're awake.
Is he still gagged, right? He's still
Yeah.
gagged. Okay. He deflates a little bit, and just looks up at you.
Yeah, you're not as good of a pretender as you used to be.
Just glares.
Yeah. Only reason you're not dead right now is because I argued for you.
Confused.
I have a few questions, and then, we'll let you be.
Roll deception for that shit.
We'll let you go peacefully. As need be. Oh, it's actually not bad.
Okay. He regards you, but he's still gagged, so he can't say anything. Continue.
I just have 3 questions. Just really quick ones. Actually, I think I need to keep this to yes and no right now. Whatever. Your actions in regards to the Illithid and releasing them. Yes or no? Was it because of the helmet, or was it something that you wanted to do?
You see he begins to shake his head and then just kind of looks at you like,
Yes or no question.
yeah.
That is a yes or no question. Was it because of this or not? Yes.
Was it because of this or this? And you gave him a yes or no answer, so he's just kind of looking at you like.
Sorry, was it because of the helmet, or was it not because of the helmet? That's a yes or no. If it's in relation to the helmet, you idiots.
He thinks over for a second, and he shakes his head no.
Shakes in a diagonal way.
Okay, so then you knew what you were doing? When you picked me up off the streets 15 years ago or so, did you know what you were making?
You see his eyes kind of gesture to the gag, like.
Okay. Hands.
Bound already, but he gestures
I
them
just
forward.
bind it even tighter around all the fingers individually, you know?
Yeah, I got you.
And I'll pull down the gag.
What was your question again?
When you picked me up off the streets all those years ago, did you know what you were doing? Did you know what you were making?
I don't think as much as I try, I don't think I'm quite omniscient yet. I don't think I had a goal to raise someone, to be talented, to be cunning, to be able to slip away at a moment's notice, and to listen when told. And I almost succeeded with a net. With you, though, I just don't think I ever quite anticipated such a perfect failure.
Well, that's always good. Got to love failure for that purpose.
You learn quite a lot, and you are so very learned. I'm not getting out of this room alive, am I?
Well, no, you're not.
Good. Then I can be refreshingly honest with you. Kezia, you could have been so very much. You had such utter potential, enough to surpass me, maybe not mentally, but certainly skill-wise, certainly the ability to infiltrate. Annette, she's too isolated, but she's so goddamn desperate for friendship. And I thought I broke you of that. I thought I managed to make you see how useful it is to just be alone. But I didn't. And so, before I die...
Shit-eating grin when he says that.
So before I die, I want to apologize to you. Apologize for failing you, and allowing you to just become this worthless, useless wretch on society.
You see, that would matter to me if it came from literally anyone other than you who I cared about. Anyone else who was in that room. You, though, I do not give a damn anymore. Because you did break things. Me, Annette. Heck, you probably broke James. And I don't even think... No, I know. You did not give one damn for us the entire time. We were just pawns. But, you know what? Even a game master must fall one day.
True. But there is one final lesson that I think is rather important that you learn.
I'm gonna stab him through the heart.
Okay, roll damage.
Do I get sneak attack? He's prone.
Yes, absolutely. Look at this, man.
Look at the diagram.
Look at the diagram.
Yeah, it makes
What's
perfect
the
sense.
purple
What's
one in the
happening?
diagram?
Squid.
Mind failer.
Naturally.
It's with a net dagger. How much,
Those stats are there. I can't remember. Okay. I believe it's 2d6 fire damage, so we're gonna roll with that as the assumption for right now.
Okay.
Okay. Add that as well.
Wait, let me
Okay.
just look up rules really quick.
Okay. 21 points of damage. As you stab this dagger into his chest, he does recoil a little bit, but you still get him right in the center chest. And that lesson is never, ever let a wizard live. If he has mind powers, roll a con save.
Yeah, that is actually why I wanted Byron in here.
Okay, Byron, also roll a con save.
I'm gonna use my inspiration.
Cool. Fuck, you succeed. Byron, you fail. Fucking damn it.
Oh god, it's nothing.
You bastards.
Such a-
Byron, you take
so bad.
you take 6 psychic damage and are hurled backwards into the wall. But Kezia, whether through sheer force of will or hatred, you only take 3 damage, but you stay there, knife still in hand, and for first time in a while, he seems just very surprised. What do? You've got the chest dagger in his hand.
I've learned all the lessons I need to from you. I yank it out and I slice his throat.
I'm not going to do a death rattle because I think it would just be gross rather than chilling. Anyway. But as you do that, Byron, you pick yourself back up and you see the Archeron trying desperately with his restrained hands to stem it, but he is just not able to do it. And given just a few seconds...
He will walk over, grab the hands from away and whisper, "Oh no you don't," and reach his hands into it and pull it further open.
Yikes! And cast Cure Wounds, of course.
Fucking nasty Imperials.
And he bleeds out, and your guys' deposit on the Ass Tavern is ruined. But he very firmly and uncategorically is dead. There goes that NPC.
Did we hear anything?
Yeah, you heard a sudden blast and impact of Byron into wall.
Oh, okay. I'll go back in at that point.
Right?
You see Byron elbow deep in the Archeron's neck.
The room is chock-a-block full of blood now.
But yeah, as you guys walk in, you see Kezia standing over a corpse with a knife. Byron, for some reason, really even closer with his hand.
Can I cast Spare the Dying on?
No.
It seems torturous at this point. So yes, he's dead.
Sonny walks in, looks at the Archeron, looks at Byron, looks at Kezia, and like, okay then.
I think he'll turn to Kezia and say, "You know, I think I'm getting a little too comfortable with being just randomly thrown into walls.
That's fair.
Every day since I've been here. One wall after another."
Well,
Plus,
if
we
it
got
makes
to
you
beat
feel any
you up.
better. Yeah, but if it makes you feel any better, we won't be around any walls for you to be chucked into for a little bit. You'll just be chucked off the side of cliffs or into trees.
We're going into a building.
Sonny's gonna go up to Kezia, an appropriate amount of time after she just murdered the Archeron, and he's gonna pull out the Archeron's wand and say, I think you should have this. And he gives it to her.
God, for fucking blood still on her boots.
And he's just gonna nod and walk away.
As he just nods back.
Alrighty. So as it kind of fades into, from Thursday evening into Friday morning, all around you, you guys are just roused awake. It's the sounds of not a parade, but just that level of commotion of just festivities all around the city. And it's impossible. It's not deafening, but it's just so omnipresent that you can't ignore it. Music, people celebrating, just weird chanting, just different sounds of commotion and celebration all going throughout the city and around your taverns. As you move, and as you all begin to wake up, you all just look forward, and if you look out the window, you see that wild magic storm is only moving closer. Still not certain whether it'll hit the city or just skirt by, but only time will tell. And as the camera moves away from the party, you see it just fade over the city in these festivities. And you see at the center of the kind of grand pavilion, where clearly is the heart of the celebration, you see a large stage has been constructed. And on it you see just a variety of weave-scarred recruits, more experienced members. And at the very center of it, you see both the Grand Inquisitor, the audience, and the High Speaker speaking with each other and clearly on the verge of giving just some kind of grand speech to the crowd. And the camera just continues to move. Excuse me. And over towards the casino, you see the important NPC skinny walkers crowd around the table as faceless goons and minions trail out through the building carrying like these large duffel bags and just moving from there and just splitting off different sections, while Mr. Walker looks over and just slowly nods. And then it just continues to move back through the crowd once again, and you see just different members of the town militia just keeping the peace, and among them you see Major Fleet watching the crowd, seemingly having returned to his active duty once again. A bit short notice, but he's damn good at his job, so they made the exception for him. But every now and again, you see his eyes dart to the large stage with the weave scarred on, and just reflexively, his hand just almost reaches towards his bastard sword before drawing it back, taking like a moment to center himself and re-scanning the crowd, just seemingly waiting. But yeah, it is finally the day of liberation. It's time to go and get Ernalus. And what time do you all begin to head out?
What time did Sunny say we should leave?
I think we're shooting to get there around noon. So after kind of the festivities have before everything kicks off, but as things are ramping up, so people are getting set up, and there's probably bound to be a lot of people moving stuff around and getting ready to really kick off the big, parades or whatever.
So it's meant to start at like 10, so like 9:30. That seem reasonable?
About 9, yes.
Okay.
Sorry, we just couldn't figure out in the chat. Morak, is your shield bonded to you, Eldritch Knight-y? Can you summon it? And David, is the baton magical?
The baton is not magical. I've decided Kick-Ass Magic is way too cool of a brand name, so it's non-magical, but it is super cool.
Okay, so from there, everyone else put your magic items in the chat so that Zeka can mask at least some of them. And then we're fine.
Okay.
Wait, so are we leaving the lead box behind?
No. We're leaving nothing behind because we intend to get out of the city at the end of this.
I just don't. How big's the lead box?
Enough to fit in Sunny's chest.
Yeah, I think it can't hold the shield.
Then we don't have the missiles anything. We just have to open up Sunny's chest when we get inside the
building. Oh my god, your shield won't fit inside the chest.
It did to get it into the city.
Yeah, but now there's a helmet and a cube in there too.
It's like the Resident Evil attaché case. It doesn't make physical sense, this box, nor does it make sense fitting into Sunny. Just roll with it. I can't offer a good explanation, just roll.
Video game. Well, okay, so I have the spell slots anyway, so I might as well use it on the mirror shield.
Perfect.
Okay.
Also, can't Eldritch Knights bond with 2 weapons?
I can't. It's just, are any of the other things weapons, technically?
You said that you wanted to do it to the cube, and I'll allow it for that.
Oh, okay.
like
So now I
And you
have
can
two.
do
I
it
have the
to a
cube
shield as
and
well.
my hammer.
Okay. You can do it to the shield, and you can keep that in the lead box and summon it, and not have to worry about it.
I feel like wouldn't that be more useful than the cube?
I feel like you can just hold the shield though.
You just hold the shield and you.
Yeah, I think we have enough Nistals to go around. I don't think it should be a huge issue, and you're getting all the spell slots back. So.
Yeah, I think in combination with my weapon bonds and Mistles, I think we can just narratively wave this. Because I could also unattune to my hammer and attune to something else.
Yeah,
Or unbond to my hammer and bond to something else, you know what I mean? Like if we're letting
I
shields
think
keep
the
up.
math ultimately works out for it. I'm pretty sure.
Okay.
So with that, okay.
All right.
Yeah, as you guys begin to move. Sorry, before I start that, is there anything else? We all good?
Yeah, can we say that Byron, we tell him to try to be at the gate when we're trying to be at the gate?
He'll probably go early, even before then, just to be chatting with the Weaves Guard,
Okay.
just getting involved.
What time do you leave?
You said
time
festivities
do
start
we
at
leave?
9?
10.
So we
They
said we
start
were
at
going to
10,
get going
we'll probably
before.
head out 9:30.
Oh, so with the
Sorry, 8:30.
there. Okay. I was like, wait, hold on. Okay.
Just chatting, shooting shit.
You managed to make it to the Bastion, but they're not letting you in. It seems like they are just kind of have the front area shut down. There are still Weave Guard out there guarding the building, but you are outside of it at the current moment.
All right.
He's just
The other
chatting
thing
with
is, do we wait here as well for or whenever the Skinny Walkers make their move and everybody runs out of the Bastion to go help?
Yes, I think we should wait until the Skinny Walkers trip the switch flip, and then we head in.
Yeah. As soon as we see everybody run out of here, we should take that moment of confusion to slip in. Once they're all far enough away that they can't be called back for help.
Yes.
That was the point of it.
Wait,
So-
so are we doing the library plan and we will go in before, or are we going to go in the confusion?
We weren't allowed to get into the library, is what we just found, right? Right, Jam? David?
Oh, sorry,
You said that we-
I misheard you I thought you said Jim, and I was like, is that another cover I missed?
No, so we weren't allowed to get into the library, is what you were saying?
Yeah, it seems like they're locking that down for the day.
Okay. So yeah, I figure now we wait for everybody to go run out here when the Skinny Walkers make their play, let them get out of sight and out of earshot, and then we slip in through a window. So.
Perfect. I'm good with this plan.
Alrighty, and as the party heads out and begins to make their way towards the Bastion with the intent of rescuing Ernalus, you all start to move through the city, and for better or for worse, you are ultimately caught up in the festivities. You see there's just large crowds that are just gathered around, just a strongman competition, just different things like that are just blocking it. A broken cart in the road. Ultimately, it's just taking you a while to navigate it because it's a very busy city, and if you full-ass sprint through, that might arouse some suspicion. But as you go through, you're not heading towards the absolute center, luckily, because that's presumably where the most chaos is, and you don't want to be that fully enveloped in it. But as the clock strikes 10 on the stolen Archeron pocket watch that Sonny's holding.
Sorry, I don't know how to shut off the alarm. Hold on, there's got to be a button here or something. Oh, fuck, hold on. It's okay. I got it.
As you do that, though, you do just hear a faint pop. And the camera pans over to the main square of the festival, and you just see the High Speaker and the Grand Inquisitor there, and just addressing the crowd. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you all for joining us today in this most solemn day of remembrance and understanding. It was only a short time ago that the mages once held this city under their iron grip, and it was only through our concentrated efforts and our unified efforts that we were able to break free. Today marks the 15th year of our liberation, and the 15th year of our effective campaign of the rise of our campaign to effectively fight back against this menace. As part of the day celebrations, you will be able to speak with members of the Weaves Guard, get a deeper understanding of our... At that point, there's just this loud... And just immediately, it's just everyone covers their ears just because of this high-pitched whinny. And over the crowd, as there just immediately starts to be panic just because what the fuck was that loud noise and just that just small explosion... You hear a vaguely Italian voice call out, "Yeah, let's get him, boss!" And it kicks off. As you guys are making your way to the Bastion, we are going to start a skill challenge. Your goal is to reach the Bastion with as few delays as possible as the chaos of the crowd and just this coordinated Skinny Walker attack unravels around you.
All right, cool. Do we need to like roll initiative or something?
Yes, indeed. If everyone could select your tokens and roll initiative, we will go from there.
As that happens, Morak drops his corn dog.
Sonny,
No, it's a pretzel dog, huh?
Sonny takes off his American flag cowboy hat, throws it to the ground, buys one more funnel cake, starts running.
Shoves it into his mouth grates.
No, the cinematic angle was like they watched the corn dog fall in slow motion, and it like bounced once on the ground, bounced again, settled to a stop, and then you hear the explosion of the attack.
Right.
Ode, as this kind of chaos just begins to kind of unfurl around you and take over the wider city, you're about halfway in the city, moving towards the Bastion, and you hear just these explosions like fireworks just kind of begin to unravel around you, and you see just fires begin to start. You're harkened back a little bit to Faldarin and how absolutely uncoordinated and ineffectual those rebels were, with presumably months of planning. Whereas these gangsters kind of just whipped it up in like 2-3 days and are clearly handling it so much better.
Hell yeah.
Also, really quick, Mary, good job with the music.
Thank you.
Yeah, what is this? This is kick ass.
Okay, I'm gonna...
I Google
This
I
flip, right?
YouTubed John Wick music.
Oh, this is kick ass.
That's why.
Okay.
Fucking primo.
But yeah, just very quick refresher. Successes, failures, use a skill. We all know how that works. So there's a certain amount of successes you guys need to reach. I'm not going to tell you how many. After a certain amount of failures, bad stuff is going to start to happen. Some of it you guys won't immediately see, but so on. It gets worse as time goes on.
And our specific objective is to get into the Bastion.
It is to get to the Bastion.
Okay.
Oh, so fuck the library plan, I guess.
I mean, the library and Bastion are one building.
We figured out that wasn't gonna work.
Also, they're one building.
Yeah, but our plan was to approach the guards and say, "Hey, we're allowed to be in there," and you said no, that wouldn't work, which is fine. But yes, fuck the library plan.
Fuck the library plan.
All my homies hate the
the
library
library
plan.
Rip and rip it. What you got?
Okay,
I can't read.
Ode turns to the group and she's like, "Right, this is it, guys. Let's enter from the north side because I think there will be fewer people there. I'll lead us over there, and just try not to be noticeable. And Ode will use stealth to try to stealthily lead us over there."
Kick ass.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, fuck yeah. Okay, Mary, you are... Sorry. Ode. I'm sorry. Ode. Oh, you are immediately able, you are back inside your element. There's a lot of chaos around you, and for just a moment, it's startling, just particularly with all the explosions. But you just take a second and recall your monk training. You kind of focus your mind, and you just see the path forward. What does this look like as you stealth through the city?
I think Ode kind of like identifies like where the chaos is and like leads the group almost like in ones or twos to kind of weave through the chaos, and she'll like maybe move too quickly, kind of like clear a path, and then like check behind her, be like, okay, we're all like maybe not in a clear line, but able to like move without being detected among the people, kind of like running different directions and just kind of like finding the most like least obvious, not obvious, like least conspicuous path to the north side of the Bastion.
Kick ass. I love it. But yeah, all right. That is definitely a success.
Yay.
Artuk.
Sorry, I stole your thing, Kezia, but
All right. I figured that even if we're doing our best to be stealthy, it would be useful to keep a lookout for guards approaching, to keep a lookout for best paths to tread here. Be our scout, be our eyes. So I'm gonna keep just slightly ahead, basically following them from in front, and keeping an eye out for things and try to, perception this.
Perception.
Here goes. Natural 20.
Ooh, baby. Okay, yeah, as you go through, first of all, that counts for 2 successes, so good work. But yeah, as you start to go through, you immediately just start finding with Ode guiding you through the less conspicuous parts, even those that, like, you see, like, a few skinny walkers seem to have been also using these same routes. You see that Weavesguard, they're familiar with this town, so they know at least some of them. So every now and then, as you move through the town, as you go through, you manage to convince Ode to stop for just a moment. And as you see just suddenly a group of just guards book it past you. You look for just a second more, and then you're able to just keep going. But yeah, that is a total success. Kick ass. Morak, you are up.
Okay, as the whole group is running in a pack, and also a solid straight line, but Indian run style, so we're all changing who's in the front of the line. Morak sees Frankie Funnel Cake right in front of him. Who, imagine the guy from the comic book store owner from The Simpsons, and he has 2 funnel cakes. He's eating them. This is a very difficult obstacle to pass. He runs over, grabs him, throws him to the side. I'm going to use athletics to throw Frankie Funnel Cake to the left.
All right.
Oh, fuck. 10.
Unfortunately, much like how you would expect Frankie Funnel Cakes if he was the comic book guy, he's not easy to move. You get to him, and you just try to grab him, and he moves. But here's the thing. You grab one of his funnel cakes by accident, and he just immediately cold stops you and knocks you down to the ground. And that is going to... And then he just looks at you, pathetic, and walks
the
up.
rest of the party like, what the fuck just happened?
Yeah, unfortunately, that is going to be the... One second. The first failure. And as you do, just because of that commotion, that quick slowdown, you actually see some some Weavesguard kind of advancing, investigating what this bit of commotion is. As we are going to go over to Sunny.
Hell yeah. So, there's skinny walkers coming over.
Weavesguard.
Sorry, my bad. Sonny is going to use his history to remember on the map where the what the kind of main attack points of the Skinny Walker's plan was, and kind of draw us close by to one of those, enough where there will be like a more imminent threat for the Weavesguard to go deal with, to get them off of our scent.
You got it. Okay, roll history.
Nice.
20. Dirty 20.
Nasty 20. Yeah, I will call that a success. Just, you got that good look at the map the previous day, and you are able to just kind of curtail the party in those areas. You see, like, the Weavesguard begin to pursue you, but then they notice more bombs going off, which rather than this man who just assaulted a funnel cake enthusiast, Those seem to take precedence, and they kind of glare at you, but begin to break off in that direction. Kezia.
Okay, so Kezia is going to slightly fall back a little bit, so that she's pretty much getting tripped over by the Weave's Guard, and she's going to attempt to pickpocket some of them for keys that may be going to the Bastion.
Ooh.
Sleight of hand.
26.
As you're able to do this, nah,
Moving
with
at
that
normal halfling speed,
with
you
that
have 25
26,
feet.
no, you're fine. But yeah, as you do that, you're able to kind of take a fall, and these guys are such assholes. They could have gone around you. It's almost like they make an effort to try to step on you, but you actually manage to kind of kick one of them in the foot, and they just stumble forward, and you're just able to, deft as anything, able to swipe just a handful of their, just like a little key ring. Roll a d20 just for that.
17.
Mark down weave-scarred keys.
I marked down Bastion keys. Does that work?
Mark down weave-scarred keys.
Oh no.
Okay.
And then you see a note, and then as you move on, you see a note that says, key to Bastion. Alright, but yeah, that is absolutely a success. Yes. Ken.
Okay, so Ken's already at the Bastion, right? And
Yes.
I'm assuming before he left, they communicated what area of the city they're going to before going towards the Bastion, right?
Yes, broadly speaking, yeah. And at this point, you are also seeing, like, flare-ups, like, literal fires begin to break out. You are able to hear these kind of explosions. You are able to see a scene is clearly unfolding.
Yeah. Then we'll look to the guards that he's been chatting with for a while and go, I think they might need you over there. Takes out a couple daggers and go, I'll stop anyone that comes in. Don't worry. I'll do my best and will guard this place with my life.
Roll persuasion. I understand you have a natural one, but I'm gonna be honest, you're asking guards to abandon their post when they're seeing an attack. So it's gonna be tricky.
Well, that's a 23.
And in spite of it, bastard. That was persuasion, right?
They,
Okay.
yes, they see the violence in his eyes. They know he will fight to the death for this place.
Okay.
Oh yeah,
Failed.
he's known for being a good fighter. This little man.
This man who has a reputation. Well, if nothing else, he's very good at being thrown into walls and rolling with it. He's got heart. But okay, as you do that, you see like a handful of them at the front gate, like look at each other. One of them head back inside for just a minute, and you see like a small little cohort, like maybe 4 or 5 Weave-Scarred, just kind of begin to move out towards it. And you see and all of you, all across the city, you hear, not simultaneously, but in very close like sequence, just like people begin to pull out like these war horns and just kind of bellow into them, just all across the city. Just like a very unilateral sign of like alarm.
Oh wait, was that the Weave's Guard or the Town Guard?
Would we
don't
know?
It's fine if we don't know.
I don't think you know,
Okay.
but that can be discovered.
That's either exciting or terrifying.
Wait, what don't we know?
Whether the horns being bellowed are from the Weave's Guard or the Town Guard.
I would like to make an insight check to see if I know whether it's the town's guard or...
Explain how this insight works.
Oh, fuck.
Normally I would roll with it, but this one is expressly you're trying to use insight to sense motive on a horn.
Well, because
You know,
clearly the Weaves
Seeing
Guard
how
are
the Weaves
trumpet
Guard
people.
around you guys, well, you can read it by how the Weaves Guard or the Town Guard respond.
Oh, yeah.
one will respond
Yes,
more violently.
Thank you, person. That's perfect.
That's enough of a... Okay, it's flimsy, but I'll allow it.
The Weeds Guard
The other
love
option-
trumpets, and the Town Guard love
They're French
the
horns.
The other option is I was gonna treat Morak's twisted ankle from getting knocked over by Funnel Cake Frank.
I'll say the insight.
Alright, I'll do the insight check. I didn't mean to roll with advantage, but the first roll is a 17.
High or low?
Hi, I'm Ilar.
Huh. So that's who that
I'm
is.
Ilar today.
Oh no. Oh no. But yeah, you get the sense that they are across the way. It is a lot of the town guard suddenly bellowing the alarms, just all throughout it. And this is actually a good time. Yeah, Zeka, as you move through, you actually catch one of the town guards looking, and you all see, just kind of from ducked in an alleyway, you look out, and you see, like, a weave scarred, like, just a group of 3 or 4 grunts, like a little squad of them. And then you just see you see, like, a band of, like, 8 or 10 skinny walkers, like, walking down, like, out of a out of a warriors, like, just advancing. Yeah, they're doing it with the bottle, and they're just like, we've scarred, come out to play. And you see just a handful of the militia, not the weave scarred. Look over, just walk the other way. Just walk the opposite direction away from that. But yeah, that is a full success for that as well. And that is actually back to the top of initiative. So as you guys are moving through the city, the camera's gonna cut back once again, and just throughout the heart of the city, just chaos is unfolding. Weavesguard are just going ballistic and trying to fuck up the skinny walkers, as the militia are just, in a small way, constantly undermining the Weavesguard. Like, oh no, you can't go after them, we have to get these civilians out of here. Just at every effort, like, redirecting and forcing them just deeper and deeper into the city, and just not really dealing with the cause of these riots so much as getting the people put away. And as that's occurring, you see the high speaker just is furious and just looking around, and his kind of cohort of bodyguards just kind of begins to flank him. Amir at this point hops off the stage and looks to his holster, looks a little sad for a second, pulls out a hand crossbow, and just starts stalking through the town. The high speaker, meanwhile, just kind of looks pissed off on the stage and is just kind of regarding the situation with, like, clear fury. And we're going to cut back to Ode and the wider party. You guys are back in. You are continuing the skill challenge.
I think, I imagine we're probably getting close to the point where we're running past the front gates.
Yeah, I'll allow that, absolutely.
Okay, because my plan was to have Ode, like, jump the wall and help everyone, like, get over the wall, but also Byron was able to, like, convince some guards to go away. So I guess it would depend on how clear the front gate was.
Oh, wait, sorry, I misunderstood. You are not yet... Basically, you have gotten near to the edge of the town. You still have a distance to get to the Bastion. There's still more than a few skill challenge barriers left for this.
Okay.
Sorry, I misunderstood.
Yeah, no worries. I was trying to figure out where we are. I kind of was assuming we'd be to the wall. So, give me a minute to think about...
If you'd like to wait, then we can move on to Artug, and then once you're at the wall, whatever your action you have in mind for that, we could do it then.
That would be awesome if we're allowed to do that.
Yeah, I'll allow that, because you have a very clear action in mind that you're just waiting for when it's relevant.
Perfect. Okay. And until then, Ode's like good with trying to continue to be stealthy, but mostly like letting other
Bless
people kind of take the lead, as is her
Bless
usual
you.
role.
Okay.
It's her character.
Sunny was history. Sorry, I'm trying to keep track of the skills that were used. History.
I don't know. Anyone know how she can use her weaver's tools about now? She sets up a loom as we're running.
Yeah,
try together a bunch
turns
of
out
rope.
using Arcana or History aren't really helpful in this kind of skill challenge.
We did history already, actually.
I know. I don't know how Arcana is gonna help.
Artuk!
Sure.
So if you do fucking Arcana, I'm gonna kill you.
I got you. I'd say so. As we're sort of moving through, I imagine there's a bit of chaos in the streets and whatnot. I just want to try to, sort of shepherd our group right so that we can kind of camouflage ourselves in with the people moving about, seem just as chaotic as all of that, and sort of lose ourselves in the chaos, and sort of see if I can't just get us to be camouflaged in with what's going on around us and do survival there.
I mean, I kind of get what you're going for, but that seems more stealth-based, especially because it's not like you're making an actual ghillie suit, because that would actually have the opposite effect.
Okay. Well, then in that case, rather than that, if that wouldn't really work, then
You can use Arcana.
my Arcana is literally a -1.
Yeah, use it.
No,
it's guaranteed natural 20 based on story.
I'll pivot then and just say, so like if there's any like any of the Weavesguard's dogs that seem to start to sniff us out or things of that nature, I'm just gonna really quickly and calmly just give them a look and sort of just a quick wave and a stern glance and sort of just work with my years of experience in the woods and being part of the part of my herd and shepherding animals and communicating with them and see if I can't just get them to, at a glance, calm themselves a little bit, go focus on some of the other things that aren't us, some of the bigger things, and calm the animals a little.
Okay.
And try to do animal handling.
The most useful skill, go ahead.
One of my better ones.
The dog situation, it's kind of as Artuk described. It's less of a present, omnipresent, situation that's coming at you so much as if the skill challenge requires dogs, unless you guys fuck up in some way.
A 23 for animal
handling. They seem divided. And for that 23 for animal handling, it's kind of just as you were intending. A handful of dogs, actually, they seem to have gotten loose from some of the Weavesguard. Maybe the ones that were very clearly just gangland destroyed a few seconds ago, but they kind of begin to approach you, and they even begin to kind of circle, almost like a pack around you and around Zeka. But just that look, and just your natural ability to work with animals. It was diminished for a bit because of your blight, but you have mastered that, so that isn't holding you back, and you are able to just rely on your old talents. And eventually the dogs look at you, and then just kind of their heads just snap in another direction, and they just start going in that way, clearly having found a much more promising lead for whatever they're looking for. But yeah, that is a success. Morak.
Can you describe where we're at in this run to the Bastion now?
I will say at this point you guys are at the very edge of town. You could be moving kind of in, think this area. You guys could do something with an urban environment, or you could be kind of in this plains and more towards this aid camp area.
Who's around us? Is it just normal people? Is it Weavesguard? Who is it?
Weavesguard and kind of the aid camp patients more than anything. So it isn't the wider crowd that was undergoing the festivities. It's kind of people that are walking away from the aid camp. Weavesguard medics, guards, things of that nature, and just kind of the people that are very curious, what the fuck is going on?
I'm gonna go up to, I'm assuming that there's a lot of groups just lackadaisically walking around wondering what's going on.
Yep, I'll say that's...
As we're going in our Indian run line. As Morak is now in the front of this line, he's gonna go, and as he leads us towards one of these lackadaisical groups, he's just gonna like pump up his chest, crack his neck, say "Move." He's gonna intimidate them.
Okay, go ahead.
Ah, god damn it!
Roll a d6 for me. Actually, I'll do it. High or low?
I am Ilar.
Indeed you
It
are.
hasn't failed me yet.
Indeed you are. Move, and just that move, Morak cuts a pretty big figure. He's a very tall man in heavy armor, and regardless of whether or not, like, he's a specific authority figure, he does have an air of, get the fuck out of my way right now, sir. And you see this crowd, it like the fucking Red Sea, just as you guys are moving through, you have to slow down for a second, but it is totally uninterrupted as you guys are just able to move. And then kind of pick up pace at this point.
He's gonna be back on, like, Morak's running form is, like, on point, guys. It's, like, optimal running.
He's Naruto running.
Optimal running form, yeah, of course.
Sunny.
How close does that get us?
I would say you guys are in the midst of the aid camp at this point, moving through it. Not a whole lot of people getting specifically in your way, but it's not, like, cleared out.
Jeez, I don't know. We're running kind of low on useful stuff here. For Sunny, at least. When was the last time we did athletics?
Enough that there'd still be a penalty to it.
Dude.
You could always assist someone in their role as well.
Yeah, I'm looking at my stuff. I'm not a very skillful man here.
Problem is, if he's proficient and he wants to use it, and if he can use it and it's already done, then it's still fucked.
Yeah, that's my problem.
I shouldn't have finished that. That's a bad idea. That's bad for you guys and me.
Who's up after me?
That would be Kezia.
I don't really know how I'd assist her.
15 seconds.
Yeah. Okay. You know, I'm just gonna go ahead and use persuasion.
Okay.
Instead of intimidation. And basically after you know, anybody who didn't clear all the way after, you know, Morak's thing, I'll be like, no, we have to get through here. It's an emergency.
Okay. Roll persuasion. You have disadvantage.
Bada bing, bada boom. Suck my robo dick.
You hold on. Can you just roll again with more disadvantage until you fail?
Okay, there we go.
Okay, but also no. With that 21, you do succeed, and just even as you go through, I imagine that for this day you kind of adopted a bit of a like weave scarred outfit, right?
Yeah.
Okay, and with that, but combined with Morak's thing, you don't use the specific cover of I'm escorting this man to the Bastion, but also you guys are pretty clearly running towards the Bastion with a weave scarred and a man who has a sense of haste to him. And you are able to continue to just kind of clear this crowd through. But yeah. Kezia, what do you have in mind? You can be in between the area of the Bastion front gate and the plains. If you're what?
There's like those tents around there.
That's kind of the aid camp area. It's just hard to get things to scale in this city, which is why the Bastion is comically small compared to the university. It's like looking at a map of the world. The scaling just doesn't work if you lay it flat.
I like to think that the fact that the Bastion has 4 underground levels mean that it's like built like Minneapolis, like it's mostly underground.
Yeah, you guys haven't even gotten into the sewer system. There's a whole sentient race of rat people there, and they worship Morak as their god. They haven't met him yet, but they already do.
They know. They know.
The Rat King.
Sorry, David, I'm just confused. You said between the Bastion and the plains?
Sorry, that's what I call it. Basically, you are between here and here. If you want to be at the Bastion, you can be. Just at that point, Ode is also going to go with whatever her plan was for getting over the wall. I will say, Byron, you can see the party moving towards you at this point. You're not with them, but they're within eyesight.
Is there like a gate?
Yeah, Byron is at the front of it.
He's at the front gate.
It's like a pretty traditional like gatehouse, like big double oak doors that would take like you guys could probably push your way through, but it would just take some effort.
How many people other than Byron is there?
Are you at the very front? No one else is outside. But you will remember that kind of around the wider perimeter, there are those kind of archer towers. You can't specifically see people in them right now, because that would be a pretty bad design if you could just see them from a mile away. But there is the potential for more people, but none outside the gate itself.
Okay, cool. Cool. You know, with my excellent speed, can I actually break off from the party as in general and, like, zip to the side a little bit towards one of the archer towers? A little bit more. And I want to make a weapon skill check to fire a demolition arrow at a far archer tower behind it. That way it crumbles, and people, if they're over there, they're gonna rush that way away from the gate. That's my goal.
So do you want to just set off a demo arrow?
I want to set a demo arrow off, but it's an arrow, and I've got to...
Okay, so here's what I'm going to do. If you want to do that, I'm not going to have you roll. It will count as 1 success and 1 failure, but I will absolutely just let you do that.
Wait, why would it count as a failure?
For reasons that will become incredibly obvious once you do it.
Well, that's fair.
I think it's a really cool idea, Brenna.
Brenna, I don't want this to Brenna, I don't want this to be me saying no to your cool idea. I just want you to those are what I'm going to go with.
Okay, I will use a demo arrow in the back area, far away from the gate, to hopefully draw people, and I will use a mark.
Could you just point to like this one there?
No, I was
Okay, like one of these back ones.
That one, the one that you're pointing at. Sorry, my computer mouse is
over
dying.
here near the orphanage.
Over there where Artuk's telling us about how the spores and the DM went crazy.
Yeah, like this building, like right over the
okay.
young orphanage.
Kezia.
Like the real young orphanage.
Oh yeah, naturally. Kezia, as you do that...
Talking about the movie?
Okay. What does this look like? You describe this for me.
Kezia's gonna break off from the main group, like, as she sees it, and as she sees the Bastion, she's going to sprint around the sides. She's rounding the corner, she's going to flip between the arrows, draw the demo, pull back, and fire at the base of the windows, like, I don't know what to call them, like the top of the posts, but...
Yeah.
Yeah, and it'll go, and then she'll turn around, because explosions look better when you're not looking at them.
Okay, you get 1 point of badass. You can use that. You can use that
if
randomly.
you want to do that, that is also 1 point advantage, 1 point disadvantage to the whole thing. Well, it's badass, but it will be a success. And
okay.
Failure. Just know what you're doing.
Kezia, as you do that,
you will see clearly soon why they're hesitant.
Kezia, you absolutely do that, and it's kick-ass. And as you do that, Ode, I like to think of the camera work of Ode is running straight towards the wall, and the arrow flies right over her head. Ode, what are you doing as you kind of approach the walls of the Bastion? It's about a 13-foot high palisade.
Yeah, I guess with Ken having cleared the front gate, she'll say to the group, like, use either way, and then she'll try to climb the wall using her cat's claws ability, which I can put in the group chat, I think. Oh, I didn't write cat's claws in, but it just gives me a climbing speed basically, and then acrobatics also.
Okay, acrobatics then.
17.
Okay. High or low? High or low?
High. Oh.
Okay. Okay. Unfortunately, that is a failure. Not because you don't get over the wall. That is not the issue here. But as you do that, as you crest over this wall and kind of adopt this kick-ass pose where I imagine you're like standing over and like looking over the whole thing from the very top of it before descending, that arrow from Kezia just kind of skates past you and detonates one of the towers to the side, and it just looks cinematic as shit. It's so cool. But Ode, as you do that, I'm going to need to rearrange places for this. But you crest over, and you see not everyone had been cleared out from this bastion as of yet, and it looks like they're currently regarding you. Ode, if you want to put yourself on the map where you think would be reasonable.
I think if this is the front gate,
Let me move a few.
I was trying to have her enter here, so I guess she's still on top of the wall. And I think I picked next to the tower so that I could throw down a rope and like loop it onto something on the tower, and like kind of hold it from there to be able to pull everyone up easier.
Kick ass. Yeah, that
And I think she'll also look down to anyone near her and she'll be like, "Lots of weave scarred in here."
Boyrin, you also can put yourself on the map wherever you think would be reasonable.
It's just right?
Sorry, I was shooting things out of a spot.
No, you are good. So, Byron, it actually is your turn, and you see this arrow fly over Ode's shoulder and detonate just one of the rear guard towers. But unfortunately, the people that you weren't quite able to get rid of all of them have noticed Ode at this point on top of the wall.
He'll run over and say, "Oi, lads! There's a huge group of people running over. You gotta get over there." And he'll point out the gate, and then he'll say, "I've got her." Pull out the daggers and turn to Ode with a murderous look in his eyes.
And Ode will look like really terrified and cower.
Alright, and because of that, Ode breaks the ruse, because who would be scared of you? No. Okay, what skill would you like to use for that? Deception?
Yeah, probably.
Okay, yeah, roll deception then.
That's a 20. That's a 20.
That's a 20? Oh my god. Oh, okay. I'm gonna roll this, but it's not just a normal high or low. So basically, if you say high, it's 3 through 6. If you say low, it's 1 through 4.
That didn't make any sense.
I'm going to roll a d6, and it's not just high or low. Basically, he has a 2/3 chance of succeeding with it.
Oh.
Yeah.
Low, I'm me.
And low indeed. And you are able to succeed with that, and you see some of the Weave Scarred are going to head towards this way. And as you do this, you all just hear this kind of crackling, like, noise come from the edge. And you see the Wild Magic Storm, like these dark purplish clouds, kind of just begin to cast a shadow over the eastern part of the city, as it just is moving closer and closer, and it has most assuredly arrived in the city and has hit it. And you see just ash just begin to materialize and rise from the ground. And Sunny, you just once again feel that kind of tingling sensation all over yourself, and just this weird anticipation, like static that no matter what you can't quite get rid of. Zeka, you are going to be the last one of this skill challenge. I'll move the Weave Scarred guys in just a bit.
Alright, a lot has changed. Trying to think of what makes the most sense here. So, who of the Weave Scarred are look like they're not focused on us?
Well, you can't see because you're outside, but you'd guess about half the guys are moving towards the gate to rush that crowd Byron mentioned, whereas the other half are either tending to the explosion or still manning their post.
Okay, but someone's noticed Kezia, right?
Kezia, no. Ode, yes.
Or sorry, I meant Ode.
Then yes, definitely. You see, several people have noticed Ode, including Byron.
Damn, this is tough.
God, hold on, Mary. Kick-ass choice of music. I just unmuted it for a second. Great choice.
Thank you.
Yeah.
It is very good.
I feel like, well, Will thinks, did we not want me to climb the wall? I know I did, but I feel so embarrassed that they're like, I feel like we're all just kind of waiting and they're looking at me.
Mary, that's the most Ode thing ever. She loves climbing things and walls. So of course you climb a wall.
What are the walls made of?
Wood. They are probably, I'll guess you, 3 feet or so thick wood and about 13 feet high. No, not 3 feet. That's bonkers.
Yeah, I was like, that's fucking.
Sorry, I got that really messed up. I'm gonna say 1.5 feet.
It's tree. It's like 8 feet.
Yeah,
I mean, 8 inches.
Sorry, like a 1.5 feet or so of wood, thick and about 13 feet high.
Okay.
At this
So,
point, why not just
as you
make it out of
think here,
stone?
I'm going to... Oh, this is probably so stupid. Nah, fuck it. It's fun. So this is wood. Wood tends to burn pretty hard. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna grab the jar of thermite.
Oh no.
And
I have it.
No, just let him have this for it.
No, we have several jars and I have one of them. It is in my inventory.
Oh wait, yeah, I gave you guys a weird amount of thermite. That is to say more than one.
Yes.
More than 0.
Okay, I'm going to take the thermite and I'm gonna... but it won't go that fast, will it? Or will it?
Thermite goes... Just go with it.
Okay.
Science doesn't matter in D&D. I understand how thermite works, but I don't care for a cool cutscene.
I'm gonna look to Sunny and I'm gonna say, balls out?
I don't know what disguise I have. Balls out. Yes.
I believe you are still Tallahassee Jameson
Well, balls
Saunders.
out, little
I thought
partner.
he was dressed as a weave scarred.
Okay.
You're Johnny Hate Magic.
I'm gonna throw the thermite up over the wall so that's in the air traveling away from Ode. I'm gonna hit it with a firebolt in midair to try and napalm the inside of the area.
Okay. Tell me where. Okay. Can you see the map?
Yes.
What?
Left,
You know,
center,
I'm gonna
or
say
right?
that's an Arcana
No,
check,
left,
David. I
left,
think
center,
that's
or
Arcana.
I think it would be a spell attack.
left, center, or right? Are you aiming for the left, the center, or the right?
Please don't aim for where Ode is, dear Lord.
Is what?
Aim where Byron is, damn it.
No, I wanted to ideally get like these people.
God.
Oh my
Oh my
god.
But that is
Oh my
close to
God.
Ode, isn't it? How about this? I'm gonna toss it up to Ode.
What? And then
I
I'm gonna
don't
shoot
fucking
over the
know.
fireball.
No, I was thinking she could like toss it up in the direction she wanted it to go, and then I could hit it with a fireball. I'm overthinking this. I'm gonna put it at the base of the wall. I'm gonna say, "Oh, be careful." I'm gonna kind of wave everyone back, and I'm gonna shoot it against the wall. So light fire and hopefully catch the wall on fire.
Which wall? Mark it on the map where you're.
Because this is where we are, right?
You could be anywhere. You could be anywhere you want. That's just where Ode is.
Okay, in that case, I want to do it on this.
Okay, there we go. I was.
We were all in a group. I'm sorry.
It's weird with skill challenges. You guys are and aren't always together and also completely separated.
We're perfectly in a line, but also completely across the map all the time.
Okay.
Well, that makes absolute sense if you thought we were all together. I thought that you were gonna have Zeka like run over and set my rope on fire.
No, I just wanted wanted to get them away from
That makes sense.
This is a good time to bring up the new Revivify rules. We'll get to that later. Okay, what skill would you like to use for this?
I was thinking like a spell attack because I'm hitting it with a firebolt.
Okay,
So it's like how powerful I'm making the firebolt kind of a thing.
I will give you the same option as Kezia. This will succeed, but this will also fail, but you don't have to roll for it.
Oh, interesting. You know what? Yeah, I'll take those odds.
Okay. 1 success, 1 failure. And as you plant the thermite at the base, the Chekhov's thermite, it's 30 sessions ago, but we finally got it.
I'm marking it off my inventory.
Alright, but as you place it and as you blast it with a firebolt, it takes just a second. You're a little disappointed. And then it lights up like the goddamn sun. And you just see a hole immediately begin to burn right through where you placed it. And then into the ground. And just as it starts to go, you see just this big fire begin to spread to the rest of the wood. It's not an imminent, like, wildfire, but you see a hole is certainly being made as you do that. But
Nice.
in addition to that, as that is going on... Let me see. Okay, so I won't be that mean. Okay, as that is going on, you see this fire vortex begin to consume part of the wall. You see Ode and Byron, you both see a handful of the Weavescarred reach at their side and begin to pull just this massive war horn and just begin to bellow it. And with that, that is the skill challenge completed. And we're gonna roll into initiative in just a second. Everyone, place yourselves accordingly. I'm gonna just put a little marker there.
Yeah.
Would be, I guess.
Right. So
This is gonna just that will be what the thermite is because I don't have a better texture for it. But give me just a second. I just need to mark a few things down. Okay. I'm not sure how Morak got there. How'd Morak get there? Morak, no! Oh, that one's okay. Okay, give me just a second. I want to move a few of these Weavescarred guys this way, because...
How'd Morak get there? How'd Morak get there?
Morak.
You just keep showing up right there.
you just hear a bunch of like Dragon Ball Z like teleport sounds as more.
Okay. Ode, you are actually at the top of initiative.
Okay. Ode has kind of like looped the rope around something on the tower. And oh wait, hang on. This is so important. I do have to press resume on the music.
Yeah, I was gonna say. Pretty freaking lame music.
Welcome to the first combat in a while.
First combat.
Yeah, right.
And to start it out, she's gonna go with the most cowardly series of moves possible. Just get ready. It's so great. She, out of her bag, is going to whip out her purple cloak that, as you can remember, Ode has removed her cerulean eye gear and removed her distinctive purple cloak for the whole entire arc. So she whips it out and whips it across her shoulders, and I imagine as ash is like drifting through the air, like whips the ash around her, so that she can bonus action cast Shield of Faith.
Kick ass.
And then she is going to kind of crouch down and just kind of use, I don't know if it's her object interaction or hopefully not her action, to like just hold onto the rope to like secure it as people would want to climb up. And then she's going to use her action to dodge.
Okay. Okay, just keep, just remind me of that when it comes up, okay?
Great.
Okay, it's going to move to these guys' turns. The, grunts is what we're calling them. What are they gonna do? Go out the front gate like Byron suggested? Deal with the woman who just did a kick-ass magic flourish? Or look at the burning vortex? I'm gonna say they're gonna look at the burning vortex. They're kind of not sure what to do with that.
So right now it's like not transparent, right?
No, it's full on fire. You guys also can't see what's going on over there.
Okay, cool.
This one's going to go up next to Byron, I guess, and this guy's going to just advance generally this direction. And that is actually going to be their turn. The Inquisitor. What shall he or she do? Wait, yeah, Byron, actually, you recognize this Inquisitor. You just talked to them like a day or two ago. It is Inquisitor Justine. The man.
Justine, it's wonderful to see you.
Is there anything other than just pleasantries you say to them before their turn kicks off? I'll give you one sentence.
No.
There's a lot more of them outside. They're coming.
Fuck it, I'm just gonna roll for them to see whether it happens. I think that Justine will also, similarly, go look over at the vortex. But they are, actually, not gonna do anything. They don't have ranged weapons. Artuk!
Right, so, to make sure I understand this right, there's a big wall in front of me. That burning is not a way through the wall, it's just on fire right now.
No, it's a way through the wall. It just is also on fire.
Understood.
Run through the fire and the flames. Someone cue up a kick-ass guitar riff.
I think that, and out of curiosity, can I see the people up in that tower at the top there?
Where are you? Yes, you can see those one. Well, based on what I said to Kezi, no, you cannot, actually.
Do I know they're there, or can I just not see them?
You might see some motion up there, but you can't see any of them.
Okay.
Because it's kind of like the
Gotcha.
covered ones.
Sure. Well, if that's the case, I guess we're kicking this thing off. I'm gonna turn into a giant ape. And I'm just gonna fucking King Kong that tower. Let's see. Do apes have an innate climbing speed? I need to pull up a 5e ape.
You
This
grab
is the greatest
Kezia,
combat we've ever done.
you grab Kezia and climb up to the top.
Okay, so as cool as the fucking ape thing is, I just realized that apes don't have a climbing speed.
Okay, you know what? No, we're changing it for this fight at the very least. You get a climbing speed because it's too cool not to.
Okay, awesome. Then I'll turn into an ape.
It's
and I'm just gonna
absurd.
climb the fucking wall
Yeah, okay.
and just get within 5 feet of the dude with the bow there.
Which one? There's two with a bow.
Oh, they both have bows?
They both have bows.
Then I will equally get 5 feet from each of them.
One of them just looks at you like, what the fuck? The other one looks at you with a look of, what the flying fuck?
One of them's prepared for this. They've been preparing for the giant ape attack. For
Is this a
13
beast
years.
shape or is this a spell?
This is a beast shape. This is
Okay.
Artuk being a druid.
Is this the first time you used a beast shape for the No, you've done a panther before, obviously.
Yeah. I've done it here and there, but not nearly as common as some of my other stuff. It's usually worse, but if it gets me up the wall, then it's good.
Alright, yeah, they are both right there with you,
Wait.
buddy.
Before we get,
Okie dokie.
I got some gumbo.
My
going.
aura
You
is
wanna take
also
a look
up,
on
but not
Discord.
enhanced.
Ooh.
So not only is this an ape, but this ape that climbed the wall here, like King Kong style, has like, if you like give him a close look, you can see there's just clumps and clusters in his fur where there's just like mushrooms like clinging and growing off. And it's like, it looks like it's almost a little necrotic looking if it weren't for the fact that it's very definitely alive and not undead.
Is this Army of the Dead zombie tiger, or is this a cordyceps gorilla?
Cordyceps gorilla.
Oh, that's so much worse! That's so much worse!
Yep, that's the point. This was supposed to be a fucking intimidating ape climbed your wall into your tower with you.
Hey, it worked. It worked.
Cool. And then I'm trying to position myself. Actually, with where I am up, if I climb up to where I am there, is there like cover on the tower such that I'm out of the range of the archers, like within the facility?
It's gonna
Or-
be pretty... I mean, the one on the far wall, yes, but... How are you climbing
Like, how
this?
high are these towers?
Maybe not super tall.
How do I do the?
I don't know, like
you
8
see,
feet.
like-
It's basically like a wooden like pill box surrounded with like the little slits for like arrow holes.
Okay, that is to say, does it like a guy like this have a line of like? Is there a wall blocking this side, or is it just like the front is slitted?
I think the front is
I
just
think they would
slitted.
have to move to hit you.
I think
because
they would
there
have
is
to
a giant
move, but
pile
they
of
could still
rubble in front of
theoretically
them.
get a shot.
Okay.
Like if they moved one block over either way, they could probably get a line of sight on you. But
Yeah,
I don't think from right there they know.
Yeah, I think
All right.
I think they see a form, but it's kind of hidden behind it. But yeah, they don't have a shot at the moment.
Okay. Noting where they are, I actually would keep myself just clinging to the wall in front of them, so that somebody on the inside of the wall couldn't get a shot over at me, but the people in the tower would have to like lean down to shoot at me.
Okay, I like this.
Cool. That's good. And that's my action to turn into something, and that's all I've got for now.
All right, Morak, you are up. Kezia, you are on deck. Morak, if you want to get using the rope, it would just take your full movement because it's about 15 feet and you're using a rope.
That's fine. I'll do that.
Okay, you are able to get to the top then.
Okay, perfect. Is it? Wild magic storm just happened, didn't it?
It is not. You're not sure. You're not sure. I'm not going to say anything yet.
Is it sunny?
No,
the,
Sunny's over there.
the character or the disposition?
Or the
Is
weather. man.
Is the weather sunny out?
No. It is
God
for
damn it, this mirror shield.
You know what? No. Yeah, no. I've
Don't
made it
do
clear a
this.
storm
No,
is
I don't want
happening.
it. Don't change it for me. Don't you dare change it for me.
The first time I've had a combat outside.
There's a storm happening.
I was like, oh, we're gonna be inside this whole battle. I won't take any of my storm effects because there's no way we're fighting outdoors.
We can't even get in the building, guys.
This is all I had right now. All I had. Oh God damn it!
You can firebolt them.
I know. I don't want. I don't want to be the one known as the magic person right now. And I will use one of my psi
Can you
points
close my door?
to strength of mind this person right here
Okay.
and try to knock them off the tower.
Okay. Is just the one of them, right?
Just the one.
Okay, what type of save do they have to make?
Strength save.
It's a strength.
Okay. Let me
They had to
see.
beat a 14. Wait, is it 14 still?
8 plus your proficiency, so 3 plus your modifier. Yeah, I think it's 14.
It's a 14.
Okay, they fail resoundingly, and not only that, you basically just see as they are just overwhelmed by just your psychokinetic power. They like are aiming a bow first at Ode, then at you, and then you just regard them. Your eyes just light up with that kind of royal blue, and you see their nose just begin to bleed and like out from the ears, and they just kind of like collapse on and like squeeze at their head before they are just thrown backwards. They are dead as fuck. Dead.
Morak will then use his action to take out his shield. Because I guess that's a thing he needs to do, because he probably couldn't climb with a shield on his hand.
Reasonable.
And then he's going to also use his action to say, "Oh, I did not expect that to happen."
You will rue the day you've done this. That was
She's
Stacy. She was in charge of the water cooler. We had a whole video about it.
I guess Morak will just like ready himself and his body and soul for a combat.
Alrighty. With that, Kezia, you are up. Byron/Ken, you are on deck.
Am I small enough to be able to fit through this thing?
Yes. So it is with that rope again. It is half your movement.
Okay. So.
Well, Sorry, it is... It's going to cost
30
30 feet of movement to get up there. Sorry.
Hey, were you asking if you could fit through the wall?
Yeah, because it's on fire, right?
That's the other side.
I'm right here.
That...
This is the fire.
I will admit I shouldn't have used orange. That is the rope. The fire is the big orb over there.
Oh, I'm so smart, guys. I'm the smartest person here. I
You-
thought that the fire somehow spread all the way over here.
You're good. But you can get up that rope and if you use 30 feet of movement.
Okay, I'm gonna use 30 feet of movement to get us to the top.
Okay.
That's
Just going to get rid of the rope now. It seems redundant.
good. And I'd like to drop.
Okay. You can do that. It's 15 feet, so make a dex save.
Oh.
15.
Yeah, you're fine. That
So-
costs, I'll say, another, I don't know, 5 feet of movement.
Okay, so I'm at.
You're at 35 used.
Let's just move me to 40 right there, just so I can get, I'm gonna be triple dashing, so I just.
Okay.
I just
Oh, before I forget, so along the wall, there are pathways along every section of it, so you don't have to just hop down. You can walk, into the different tower areas if you are so inclined. Sorry, I meant to mention that before, so you can just
That's
walk
really
over.
cool.
Oh,
Yeah, if you want to take that back, sorry, I meant to say that a second ago, but I didn't.
not a problem, not a problem. Let me just, do that. Done. Can't read.
But just to clarify, David, this person in the tower is higher up than the wall.
No, they kind of just have there's basically a door there.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah, it's basically basically just an enclosed structure, so no one can see inside. There's a door you can open to get in, and there's kind of just this weird, wooden path just all along the perimeter of the wall so people can watch out at every point. Those are just specific, archery posts. Because of the
Okay,
corners.
so that's 60. That's. That's. Math 80. And then I drop, and you said that takes 5 feet?
Yeah,
Drop or
we'll use the one from before.
Dashing, are you using your action
There,
and bonus
then.
action?
Yeah, I'm just moving.
Oh my god,
Should be
you're
able to
like
get up there.
flying.
Did you move through this tile?
I did move through that tile. I will take the opportunity attack if I need to.
Okay, yeah, he is going to make a quick opportunity attack against you. What is your AC?
Low, 15.
He misses.
Awesome. I scooch by him. Dart.
Okay.
Laughing maniacally the entire time.
Alright, they're definitely going to kill you then. Byron, Ken, whichever one, you're up.
Take out his short bow and say, "Oh, this is my time to shine." He'll pretend like he's aiming for Morak/Ode and take a shot at that guy with the short bow.
Okay, roll with disadvantage because that's a hell of a trick to pull.
15.
And yet, roll damage. What's this look like as you apparently whiff your shot so bad?
He'll take it out, and as he runs those 5 feet over, he'll pretend to trip, fire it into the person, then stagger up, look up, and go, "Shit! I'm so sorry."
Yeah,
You
they...
get up from that, right?
The Inquisitor looks back at you and is just like... Just like, what the fuck?
Nobody liked that guy anyway, right?
And the one around you is just like, what the fuck? Anyway, they're gonna make some checks in a second. Is that all you're doing on your turn?
Yeah.
Okay. It is going over to the marksman's turn. Adam.
Yep.
He's in the radius and his turn just started. Does that have anything?
Not unless I choose for it to, and I'm choosing for it not to right now.
Yeah,
Oh, wait,
alright.
actually... Wait.
It
hang
is
on.
this one with the whiter background.
Yeah, give me a sec here. Do I want to make it do something? No, I'm not going to do anything to him. He's fine.
Okay. He is
I'll
going
allow that.
to... the gorilla or the crowd of people that's forming at the other side of the wall? I'm going to roll for this.
Do I attack the giant? Do I attack the random gorilla? The gorilla did kill my family.
The gorilla did kill my family, but that man also just flailed someone's mind.
Hate it when that happens.
He's gonna go with the gorilla.
Alright.
And I think...
The hope with where I am there, and like, you know, stopping clinging to the wall like that, was to force them to get within close range of me before they can shoot, so to impose disadvantage on shots.
I'm gonna say that he's going to move towards you. Take a second to kind of consider that, and then he's just going to say, okay, fuck this. He's not going to bother taking the shot against you. I'm just going to take up a little more of his movement, and he's going to move this way. So that's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 35. And he is ultimately, after that bit of indecision, going to take a shot over towards Morak and Ode. I almost said Mo and Orak. What the fuck
Mo
is
and
that?
Orak are arch enemies. Yeah.
He is going to pick a point. This point. And you see him reach into his quiver and pull out an arrow with a very strange looking head on it. And then you see this almost like steam rise from the end. And he is going to shoot it at Morak and Ode. And it lands not in you guys, but right beside both of you. I need you both to make a Constitution saving throw.
Can I attempt to catch this missile? No, it says when I'm hit by a ranged weapon attack.
Yeah, unfortunately, I don't think this one quite qualifies.
Okay, you said Constitution saving throw?
Yeah, the both of you make a con save.
Ah, god damn it.
Take my inspiration!
Oh, cool.
Ode is like,
Ah, god damn
she's
it.
like, you can do it, Morak!
Okay, Morak, with those 2 fails. As you look around you, at first you see the wider battlefield, but then you just see, like, you close your eyes and you realize the wild magic storm is here, and the sky turns this almost like hazy orange, and as you look around, you just see filled with just utter monstrosities, and you are terrified. We'll come back to that on your turn. You are currently frightened.
Ah, god damn it.
What up?
Everything.
Everything.
Monsters everywhere.
Beasts all
There's
over the shop.
Imperials everywhere.
Beasts all over the shop. You'll be one of them soon enough. But yeah, I think that's all. Yeah, that is going to be that guy's turn. He's the only one. This one is a less competent archer. They're going to try to take a shot at the monkey.
Sure. At the monkey.
Oh, they have disadvantage. Natural 1. They do nothing.
They shoot themselves.
They fucking whiff it.
They're like, my hand.
Those 2 are dead. This
My
one,
knitting hand. I'll never knit again.
this one over here is going to take a shot over at Kezia. Yeah, Kezia, that is a 25 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
Hey, hey, Sonny. When are you in the order?
Yeah, that's what I've been thinking. Pretty much never. I've been wrapping my
You're a
knives. in
4,
foil.
so you're after Zeka. You're at the end, but
Yeah,
I just
rolled
realized
really
you're not
bad.
on the list.
Am I not on the initiative?
No,
Did you
I mean,
not
you
roll
would've passed
initiative?
Anyway, so we didn't miss your turn, but you're not on the list.
we didn't miss you, but you're right next to your buddy Zeka.
I don't even see him.
No, I was. Yeah, I was in the initiative. It got
Well, you're
rid of me
not
somehow.
now.
Okay, we're gonna put you at. Okay, just roll your initiative. I'll set it to 4, and we'll just remember it from now on. This.
Yeah,
Okay,
roll.
so Kezia, you take 9 points of damage as this lady right here just shoots you just dead center of the chest with a short bow.
David, you probably don't need to.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh no, 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 no. This one, these two over here, 15, 20, 25, they just aren't able to quite get a good enough shot. They're kind of just blocked. But this one over here is going to take a shot at... they don't know
One of them
this.
tried to shoot me.
They don't know this. They don't know you can catch arrows. So they're going to try to shoot at Ode. God damn it. I know how this is going to go. They whiff. They got a 2, so nothing. They whiff hard.
Great, and then disadvantage if you want.
Somehow they didn't do better. Wow. Yeah, that wow. Okay. Zeka.
So in front of me, there's just a big fucking fire, right?
You can run through it. You feel confident. You have to deal with the logistics of running through it.
You just send your little goat hairs.
Yeah, his gate's probably open that way. He's rounding the corner.
I'm gonna look at the fire and then look at the weak grunt over here and look at Sunny and I'm gonna be like, I don't know, what should we do? Go through the fire or kill this guy?
Definitely kill the guy.
I agree. And I'm gonna come down so I have line of sight. Nice. Oh shit. Okay. I will bonus action spiritual weapon him. Did not mean to. Okay, it's a 19. I need to turn off advantage.
Alright, well, you hit, so obviously you're going to kill the guy, but just place that accordingly on the field.
Oh, these guys are super weak, aren't they?
That man is dead.
Isn't it an action to cast the spell?
And then a bonus action after that? So you keep
it's a
using
bonus action to cast.
Spiritual weapon is frustratingly powerful.
Yeah. It's super good.
Wow.
Right?
Here.
Damn, can Morak get that weapon?
No.
It is clerics only, baby.
I know what I'm doing. Damn it, I can't get a 2nd level spell team. I know what I'm doing. I'm taking 2 levels in cleric.
Well, I thought he was going to be a little bit harder than that. I feel like the thing just rips through him super easily like a Destructo disc, and I'm like, okay.
He doesn't, he rounds the corner, but only in the sense of half of him does, because you fucking whip it at him like a frisbee and it passes through him, so his legs are still moving towards you, while his upper torso is just flat on the ground.
Okay, then, as an action, I am going to... Alright, so now David.
Oh,
With the spell Prestidigitation.
No.
I can instantaneously...
I'm saying no.
Okay.
You detonated the thermite. Live with your decision.
Yeah. Okay. In that case... Oh, man. Do I go through the fucking fire? I'm gonna roll a d20.
Right next to the gate.
Actually, that's a good point. Yeah, fuck that. I'm gonna go over to the gate. I'm gonna say, Sonny, I feel like this place is more safe. I already moved 10 feet, so I can move another 20.
There
so
you
I'm
go.
gonna move this way.
You can just use your action to dash.
Oh yeah, that's a great idea. I'll do that. Okay, so I can move another 50.
How do you do that, Will?
You right click while you're holding it.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty sick. I think actually Adam was the one who showed that.
Yeah.
You didn't show the rest of us.
I did. I think I showed everybody.
Oh, well, I don't pay attention.
It's all good.
That's my turn.
Okay.
And Milos dashes with me, so he can keep up.
Sunny.
I dash to here and I say, remember everybody, we've probably got a long way to go, so don't burn yourselves out. I end my turn.
Okay. A bit disappointing, really.
What else can I do?
And as it rolls over back to the top of initiative, Artuk, you keep mental stats as B shape, right?
Yes, I do.
Then you do feel this storm actually begin to roll in. It is very quickly enveloping the city now, and it begins to affect the map.
Oh.
All right, and Ode, it is your turn. God, I wish I remembered to make that purple filter. Damn it. All right, whatever.
Okay, I can't, like, my measuring tool isn't working. Would someone be able to tell me how much distance it would take to get there? I don't know why it's not working.
Yeah, where? There?
Like here, probably running along the top of the wall and then dropping down.
I believe that's 70 feet.
Oh, that's really
Yeah, like 70 to get to 2 spaces from him.
Okay. I'm gonna run there, using my feline agility, and then drop down next to this guy, kind of using slow fall, if that's an option.
That's, yeah.
Okay.
Monk.
And then she is going to pull out her baton and then press the button and have a quarterstaff and attack the guy.
Yeah, beat ass, beat ass.
Eat ass, eat ass.
Wheatgrass.
Wheatgrass.
So you cave his head in.
Okay. With her second attack, can she try to whip a dart at this guy? I don't know.
Have you used your bonus action?
No, I have not.
Wait, how did you get... Oh, feline agility. Then I'll say if you give up your bonus action, then sure, you can use that as kind of just the justification for grabbing a dart.
Perfect. I will try to do that. So she like whips out her thing, presses it, and just like slams it across the guy's face, and you hear a sickening crack, and you're like, oh, did her new weapon break? And then you realize it was the guy's neck, and he just like slumps over.
Owie.
And she's going to try to throw a dart over there, and that's a nice 10 to hit.
No, actually, they duck. A 10 to hit. No.
Oh, come on. No, I know. Okay, and that's gonna be her turn.
Okay. That is going to go over to these guys' turns. Not really sure what to do. Can't deal with the gorilla. Gonna just... No, actually, this one's gonna just use his action to just start dashing for the door. So this is 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40... 60. He's just gonna start going that way. Well, I guess the other one's kind of just... You know what? This one seems dumb. Gonna start moving towards Morak. Not close enough, only has a warhammer. I'm starting to see a weakness in these guys. Meanwhile, this Inquisitor is going to... Let's see what he has as options. This one is actually going to see the struggle going on with the monkey and start moving that way.
Oh, wonderful.
Well, will he? Would he see the... Wait, would he see it?
I'm over the wall, so I would not be in his line of sight at least, but I don't know what he saw going up till then.
I'm gonna do a simple high or low. High, he sees you. Low, he doesn't. Okay, he doesn't. Sees people come this. Okay, fuck it. He's gonna run this way and end up right here. Justine looks at Byron and physically just grabs the bow out from his hand, just immediately rips it away, and just points at the door.
Alright, sure.
And that is going to be... Then they're going to take a bonus action to burn some key and dodge. That will be their turn. Artuk!
Sure. So, with one arm up over the wall, I like hoist myself up and just fucking launch a punch with the other arm straight in the face of the archer who leaned down over the wall.
Go
I
ahead.
feel like it's an ape, dude. It's an auto kill.
Go ahead.
This first one's an 11 to hit there.
You actually miss. You punch at the wall. Hold on. Do you get a second attack?
Yes, I do.
Okay, roll that second one, then we'll define the narrative.
19 to hit the second one.
The first one, like something out of Rampage. You just cock and throw your fucking fist through, and they jump to the side, and then your arm just rakes across, grabs them, and just rips them back out through, and you throw them out into that open courtyard.
I like the Rampage reference.
For 8 points of damage.
They're dead.
Okay. Well, as my fist grabs them like that, you see just mushroom spores start to climb up their leg, and as I toss them out into the yard, they get flung. I don't know where do I fling them?
We'll just say there. That seems reasonable.
Okay. Well, the dude who's standing there next to it looks down at the fucking the corpse of his friend who was just thrown to his feet like from 20 feet away, and then like gives out a girlish whimper in horror as his friend's corpse throws a mushroom spore out of the neck, and the corpse starts to climb up towards him, and one of my zombies gets summoned.
Okay. Would you put the spore zombie on the map? I will.
Yep.
I'm going to just move this one because I can't remember which one held initiative, so they're just going up there for now.
Okay.
Morak, you are on deck.
Mechanically, I wouldn't have had a way to get him down there, but if you think that I would have flung him like that, then
I think the flavor is fine. At worst, they would have just walked down.
Yep. All right. And then I will. I guess I took 5 feet of movement to get up there. Actually made both attacks already, so I'm gonna 10, 15, 20, 25, and then I'm gonna just. I can't really move myself further, but I climb down the wall again, so I'm once again hiding behind the wall, ready to spring up over it.
Okay. Okay.
Out of the range of sight of anything there.
Okay. Is that the end of your turn?
Yes, it would be.
Okay. Morak, you are up. Yep.
No, my zombie is up, actually. Sorry about that.
Rude. Just cutting off. You're cutting off Morak? Huh? After what he just did for you?
Yeah. You know, I hate Morak. That's what we're getting at.
Hey, I'm right here.
All right, your zombie is up then.
Okay. The zombie is going to make a slam attack at his friend before his friend has time to even consider the ramifications of having his zombified friend next to him.
Gotcha.
So that would be a slam attack. That's a 16 to hit.
Actually just hits.
Nice. 7 points of damage from his zombified friend.
Yeah. They're minions.
Hey,
Sure.
David, don't
Okay.
worry. We're all avoiding the Inquisitor because we're terrified of them.
Oh, I know.
No, I'm the only one with that effect.
Okay, and now my zombie is going to shamble towards that other archer. And that's my zombie's turn.
Okay. Morak, you are now up, and I need you to roll a d6 for me. Morak, you are considered frightened and cannot attack or cast any spells that target another creature this turn. As you are just terrified, as these just monstrosities start to swarm you, just start to advance and swarm you. It's very much resembling Scarecrow gas from the Arkham games.
Can I jump down here and then like get down and have my shield up and just cower?
Sure.
Okay, that's what I do.
All right.
Do you take the dodge action?
I will take the dodge action.
Alrighty. Roll a con save.
Oh, dice gods, please. Oh, Grumsh, please. Ah, god damn it!
Grumsh, doing you dirty.
Oh my god.
The fear persists. Fungal zombie. Kezia, you are up. Ken, you're on deck.
Okay. So which one is the front door? Is it
The
this
big
one?
wooden one.
Okay. Okay, cool beans. Are these doors?
No, those are just divots I did to make the design look more fun.
That's fine. I'm gonna go over.
You see an
to
HVAC unit
where-
up there. Oh, wait, no, that's a little further back.
I'm gonna go right there.
Okay, doors are closed.
Can I unlock the door?
You did get the key. Yes! Yes, you may unlock the door.
Thank you. I'm gonna unlock it and open it.
Okay, you see this massive hallway that is not representative of the map because scaling is weird and I wanted to make a more interesting map.
Cool. Oh,
It's a
cool.
bit of a TARDIS situation going on.
Can I just go inside and hide?
If you do, you're out of the
Honestly, no,
combat.
it's probably we've
No,
started
no,
there.
no. I want to hide. I don't want to get out of combat.
This one's breaking my brain a bit. But yes.
Well,
I
I'm
will
just
allow
gonna
it.
I'm just gonna sneak in a little bit through the front door, you know, like a little bit, and then just
Okay.
and then hide. I'm a roll stealth. 14.
Alright, we'll come back to that in a bit.
I do have inspiration. Yeah.
Oh, no.
And I'm using it as full cover.
You were sitting on the couch.
Do you close the door again?
That's right, I don't have much to see it.
Partially. It's like a tiny little sliver of light, you know?
Alright. Ken.
Sure. You know, you could take your laptop.
Oh, right. I'm assuming that Justine considers me friendly. and will let me run
Enough.
through them.
I would. I mean, it's more of a work associate than anything.
But they'll let me run through.
Yeah, they're fine.
Then I will dash up, see Kezia, wink, and that'll be the end of the turn.
Alright. Huh. So this guy sees a fucking
So I have
full.
to keep-
What?
I have to keep up the act somehow.
I mean, I'm. Alright. So this guy sees a feral monster zombie attack him and just destroy a man in front of him. So he's going to make an attack as he's just going to pull out an arrow, another weird looking arrow, and he's not going to knock it. He's just going to try to shiv this thing.
Sure. Go ahead and try to hit.
What's the AC?
8.
Natural 1. As you
Bummer, bud.
as you see him whip out this arrow and just try to stab it. However, it's an arrow, so it's not made. It's not great as this in this circumstance. So he kind of just stabs near it, and it just kind of cracks against the skull without really piercing it.
Sure.
And you distinctly do not see a very cool effect from this arrow.
Gotcha.
You guys keep fucking up these arrows in particular.
Yeah.
Anyway, they saw that, they saw that. I'd say these two are sufficiently freaked by the zombie that they're just going to shoot it. Well, one of them's going to, and then we'll see about the other.
Sure.
AC of 8?
Yep.
Yeah, it's dead. Well,
within
reason.
Might be, but I assume that was not a critical hit nor a radiant damage attack.
It was not.
All right, then the zombie gets to make a Constitution saving throw,
Damn.
which is a 20, so it succeeds. You see it like lose its vitality for a second, and then more spores grow, and it just stands back up again.
It's going to take another shot at it with the other one.
Sure.
That one is a 12, so not a crit. Let's see the con
Still
save.
Yep, one con save coming up. Ooh, that fails. Okay, so this time it actually stays down.
Okay, the spore zombie is dead, mercifully. As these people just are looking at this animated corpse fall, thinking of better times before the zombies.
They're thinking of all the fun times they had with him before he was infected.
I think that's actually it for them, so Zeka, you're up.
Alright, I'm gonna start making my way this way. quick question: is the gate like open, or is it like?
I'll say it's open because the guy pushed it open.
Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead. First, I'm gonna move 15 feet to here, stepping around Sunny. Can I see into the complex?
Yeah, it's in. The map is not representative. Both doors are entirely open right now.
And I can see Inquisitor Man here.
Yep.
All right. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna run up to here. As I'm running up, I'm gonna shoot a fire bolt at him. Or do I want to shoot a firebolt at him? Or should I just get some chip damage in with magic missile?
I mean, Sonny did say don't burn yourselves out.
That's true. You know what? Fuck it. I'll fight. But also, the Inquisitor's fucking scary. Yeah, I'm gonna do a regular firebolt at him.
Okay.
Let's see if it hits.
What is that?
Did it roll?
I don't see it, so just roll again.
Okay. That's weird. There we go.
Yes, a 19 does hit.
Excellent. Damn!
What the
18
fuck?
Fire damage. I rolled a 10 and an 8.
So, that connects.
And then as I get to the door, I want to try and shut it. So that the Inquisitor can't see me.
I mean, you just used your action on the firebolt, so that's gonna be...
Oh, really?
I mean, it's a big old wooden gate. It's not like just a... It's not a saloon door.
Could I instead then have moved here, shot him with the firebolt, and then step back around the corner like here?
I mean, how much movement have you used at that point?
Like, I'm saying...
Oh, wait, I see what you mean. Sure.
Like, yeah, okay. It's okay if you think that I shouldn't be able to.
No,
but...
that's fine.
Okay, so... And I'm actually gonna move... you know what? There's fine. And I'm gonna look to Sunny as I come back around the corner and be like, "It's big scary man who killed me last time. Only it's like different, but he's dressed the exact same. Very scary." And then I'm going to, as my bonus action, move my spiritual weapon to here and attack Sunny.
No.
And then I end my turn.
Sunny, you're up.
Okay. I peek around the corner. I'll move here. 10 feet movement. Blast 2 Eldritch Blasts at the Inquisitor here. Well, I'll
Sonny,
nod.
come on, what does that look like?
Well, okay, yeah. I'll like hear what Zeka says. I'll like give him a nod and then swing around.
Wait,
both hands
he
out.
took the dodge. Wait, did the Inquisitor take the dodge action?
Yes.
Did he?
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay, I'm going to allow the Zeka one to stand because I forgot about it, but Sunny.
Okay, in that case, I will target this guy with my first attack.
Sounds good.
And can I see anyone else? No, it doesn't look like it.
Might as well try and hit him.
10, 15, 20. Yeah,
I should.
let's see. Do I have to say what I'm targeting with both shots before I roll, or can I
No,
target
you
one
can
and target
you can
the other?
shoot one, then shoot the other.
All right, I'm gonna shoot one at this guy and see how that goes.
Let's go. Yeah.
Nice.
Hey,
Oh,
so
baby. Wow.
meets it beats. That guy was the secret boss.
Oops. All right, sorry. Yeah, that's damage. 12 damage.
Okay.
Is he dead?
Yes.
Great. It blasts a hole like clean through him, and he like looks down and like, oh, and then falls over.
Exclaim! Oh no!
I'll shoot my second one at the Inquisitor, so it's with disadvantage, right?
Yes.
16.
Your shot actually connects, but they basically like catch it like this with the fucking with their gauntlets and just look at you. And even through the helmet, you get the sense they now know their target. They've been getting pissed off for a bit.
Okay, bonus action, flipping the double bird,
Always so angry.
and duck back around. Duck back around here.
You mean object interaction? Give him
Yeah,
the
I use my
double
object interaction to flip them off,
Eh,
duck back
eh,
around,
eh,
and
eh,
end my turn.
Okay. That
Actually,
is,
5, 10.
that is the
No,
end
yeah,
of
I'll
your turn. Okay.
Stupid.
Sonny, your turn just ended. Ode, you are up.
Do I have a pretty clear view on the sky, or would I have to like move up the stairs to?
I'd say they have half cover. Yeah, half cover.
Okay, so if I go like 5, 10, 15, 20, does he still have half cover?
Yeah, from there.
Yes.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. Hang on, gotta pull up. the
Are these
thing.
walls?
They're not walls, but like
They're like the walls you sit on at places. It's like,
Perfect.
you know,
Well, that means
height.
all have half cover.
it's
I'm
it's
behind
chest high walls, like in Gears of War.
you. Okay. From here.
Oh, they actually have total cover. No.
I'll be right back.
Okay.
He's actually just a stone man statue. Oh, that you actually don't throw one dart, Mary. You throw 87 darts, and you get shot up like a machine gun.
So go ahead and describe it.
Okay, Ode actually like runs up the stairs, and I want her to do like a cool thing where she like whips one dart at that person, and it just goes like through their neck as maybe they were like looking around, and then she's gonna use her final 15 feet of movement. Actually, there's no one left around, is there?
There's these people over here.
Can I get to them with a dart attack? I don't think so.
What's the range of a dart?
I think like 30 feet.
Then I don't know. I don't think you can. Or is it
I think
2060?
they're actually like 20 feet.
Oh, okay.
Wait, is it the 2060 stuff? Because then you would just have disadvantage.
Oh.
I'm looking it up.
Yeah, I'll do it with
2060.
disadvantage then.
Yeah, then you have disadvantage, but you can still
But
try.
I'm not doing anything at all. So I'll try to get that person with disadvantage.
They whip around to
They're
face
really high
you.
at disadvantage.
They whip around to face you, and then suddenly they like a bullseye. They just collapse against the chest high walls.
Awesome. And I'm assuming I couldn't see this person.
Nah. The statue's kind of fucking with your line of sight for them.
Okay. And for my bonus action, I also flip the Inquisitor the paw birds. And that's what Ode will do with her turn.
Kick ass. This guy. And that's his turn. Well, actually, no. He'll run this way. He will get to there. And the Inquisitor will look around. Oh, wait, no. These guys can go fuck up Morak. What is the frightened condition?
It has nothing to do with me getting attacked.
Okay.
It's disadvantage if you're within eyesight, perhaps? Of the one you're
Disadvantage
frightened of?
on attacks.
Like,
Alright.
I get disadvantage,
It's
and
an-
I can't move closer to the source of the frightening, which
Yeah,
I
it-
think is everything.
Oh,
It's-
wait, David, really quick. I'm assuming that we're not in dim light because we're outside. Is
No,
that a correct
it's-
assumption?
Not dim light, no. It's still...
Okay. Just
Well,
wanted
the
to check.
sun's not out.
No, it's... Yeah.
It's that
Well-
nebulous dusk between dim light and daylight.
Be cloudy?
There's no shadows yet, but there's no sun either.
These guys are gonna
It's a
try to
weird
fuck up...
limbo state that all of combat's happening.
These guys are gonna try to fuck up Morak.
Oh yeah, try, bitch.
They
Alright.
have disadvantage.
Why do they have
No, they
disadvantage?
He took the dodge
Oh wait, yeah,
action.
no, because I'm dodging.
Oh my... You bastard. Just take the hit.
Oh,
Okay, so that's a 17 and an 18, so that comes to a 23.
Okay, meets and beats.
That's for the first one. And the second one, that's an 18 to hit. Does that second one...
The second one does not hit.
Okay, then this guy is going to just bring down a warhammer, all 2 pounds of it on your head.
Okay.
Fucking pathetic. Pathetic you. You're worthless, die. 4 damage.
Okay.
God damn you.
Later, dude. Fighter with high con.
Alright, that's what they're going to do. And the Inquisitor is now going to 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40.
That's what but that's what
Oh, now it's going to go this way. That way it doesn't get hit. 45.
Sunny's jumping.
And they are going to try to beat Sonny's ass.
They're trying to eat his ass?
Not my ass.
All right. So first attack against you. That is a 19.
Yeah, that hits.
Second attack is a 27.
That also hits.
And the third is a 26.
Those all hit.
All right. This is going to hurt. 7. 11.
Don't touch him.
So with all
Touch him,
three
touch
of
him.
those, all 3 of those hitting, mind, that is 26 points of damage.
Oh.
Wow.
Oh.
That hurts.
All three combined.
Bludgeoning damage. Sorry, what was that, Adam?
Is he
Sonny's
just
a
punching him?
barbarian.
He is
See,
just
like-
cold cocking Sonny in the chest.
You see, just like the part of Sonny's chest just like caves in. My chest.
My hope chest.
Alrighty. Artuk.
Yeah. Shit.
It's me. Okay. I leap back over the wall, and I am just going to go ape shit, quite literally.
Throw your atomic poops at him.
Rush towards
Haven't
it. I
you
thought about it,
Fling it now.
but instead I'm just gonna start wailing on this dude as he, stands over the zombie he just killed.
Okay.
So let's see. That was plus 5, I think. Yeah.
That is wrong right there.
1 sec. 22 hit.
Yes, it does. Hold on just a second. I just need to fix something. I realized I did the math wrong a second ago. Not for you, and this is for your guys' benefit.
All right. Oh, max. So 9 points of damage on the first punch. Is he still up or no?
Yeah, he is still up.
Okay, cool. Wanted to make sure. All right, then I'm taking another one.
Go ahead.
Oh, who is this guy?
He's the one who's been slinging all the funky arrows.
Oh.
And a 20 on the second one.
That also hits. What is the
And that's
damage?
another 7 points of damage on the second hit.
Okay, he is looking very bloodied.
Okay,
Nice.
cool.
What the
And
monkeys do as a bonus.
not a whole lot. So, I guess I didn't use my whole movement getting there. Cool. So, I'm just gonna wedge myself between him and I'm gonna stand over my dead zombie basically, so that I'm as covered by his body as I can be.
Aren't you a giant ape?
Just an ape, not a giant one.
Not a giant ape. Just
So-
a normal 300
Okay,
pound silver.
they'll make it's an effort, I will say that.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not looking
Grabs
to,
the zombie.
I'm looking to be in a position where a natural one gets his friend hit, not gets nothing hit. I'm not trying to
Alrighty.
take real cover.
Morak.
Okay.
Morak, you are up. Roll a d6 for me. Okay. You mentioned you had an inspiration.
Yeah, should I use that?
Do you want to?
On the D6?
6. Wow.
Morak, you are able to act freely this turn. You are still frightened for the moment, but as you look around, you kind of shake it away, and the battlefield before you has changed. Mostly to your favor, but you are now backed into a corner, and this fucker just hit you with a 2-pound hammer. But you are able to for this turn.
Morak will then grip his own 2-pound hammer and then just, like, freaking go to town on his head right back at him.
Yeah, boy.
God damn it.
Does not hit.
Okay, well, I'll try that again. There we go.
Well, meets.
15 bludgeoning damage.
Yeah, he's fucking dead, my guy.
Okay, and then I'm gonna turn right towards the other dude, and his eyes are gonna blow blue again, and I'm gonna burn another key point to strength of mind him.
Okay. I'm gonna roll the save. Homeboy fails. Roll a d20 for me, though.
14.
Okay.
14.
Nothing happens at the moment, but as you kind of channel that psionic energy, you feel just like this little flash of energy, and it kind of like basically like shoots out almost towards like the coming storm. But how does this one die?
Oh, you just see him like he's a little bit out of it, like he pulls the shield out and he tries to like hit him, and he whiffs the first one, and then he comes back with the momentum and just smacks him in the side of the head, takes him out, and then he just like stands up straight, turns to the left, and his eyes glow blue, and then you just see the other guy get blasted back into the wall of those stairs, just cold. It's out cold.
He is Dunyan Rings. Fucking Dunyan Rings.
Okay,
bro.
and then I guess Morak, like in this fit of like clarity, gonna run 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I guess he will cower again in fear.
Roll a con save, actually.
Please, Grumsh, help me.
Yes. As you do that, just that
Grumsh,
moment of clarity was all you needed, and just whatever that toxin was, it manages to just beat it out of your system.
Grumsh. Oh.
And Morak, the fungal zombie is dead, so it is over to Kezia's turn.
Oh, I am on. Okay, cool beans.
The music just did a cool thing where it like got like slow and melodic right as Morak got through his.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna pop out and shoot this guy.
What?
This guy.
Yeah, no, he's that is his response to seeing you. You have sneak attack for this. I know it won't matter much because they're minions, but
I also have advantage. 20.
And the last thing this man ever said. What?
Oh my god, my sneak attack damage has been shit.
That's fine. It's more than enough.
Hey, Brenna, tell me about rolling like shit.
And he's probably like the only one who saw me, so I'm gonna go back and try to hide again.
Okay. Before you do that, do you want to look at the amount of enemies left on the board?
Yes.
It's a resounding 2.
Okay, I'm gonna go back to hiding.
Okay. Roll stealth.
12.
All right.
I hide so well.
All right. You feel confident you're hidden. Byron.
Alright, quick question. What has this guy been doing this whole time?
Oh, I completely missed them. They're an archer. They're actually the one that took out the fungal zombie from before, like permanently. So they're just kind of looks like taking shots at different places.
Okay. Alright, we'll kind of step forward and go. Oi! Are you just gonna sit there with your thumb up your ass? We're gonna have to take care of it for you! I'm not even training, I could do better! Cast vicious mockery at him.
What save is it?
Wisdom. Wait a minute, that should be another D4.
Hey,
Someone dies from mean encouragement from a coworker.
Oh my god.
Everyone?
Oh, no.
Everyone.
Just dies.
everyone.
This company is despicable.
You're so mean, and then he just dies.
They look around. They hear that. They look over. They see Kay, the guy who just keeps getting thrown in walls, who accidentally killed one of their coworkers, ripping on them, and it is simply too much. They look around at all the bodies of their friends. This battle going south very fast. This zombie that rose, but on top of it all, Kay was the one to heckle them. They look down.
They really looked up to him.
They look down at themselves. They look at their hands. They pull out their hand crossbow from the holster. Boom!
No.
As they just can't handle it anymore. Oh, they're dead as fuck.
Look away.
Actually, living with 1 hit point, it's a hell of an existence, but they're still going.
They have evasion. They used. They have
Use
evasion.
the dodge action to actually not get hurt that much.
I used. All right, though. Do you do anything else?
He'll step back in and use his bonus action, look at Kezu and go, wow, I've never seen Vicious Mockery actually, kill a man. It was horrifying. And that'll be the end of his turn.
Jesus.
Really, Mary, this
Sorry,
song?
no, I made a man commit
Just dark.
Skip it.
Just a little
Do
dark.
you have the Casino Royale theme on here?
No.
You should add that one. That's good fight music.
All right. It is up to the marksman now, very heavily bloodied with a fucking gorilla in front.
Let's see it. Fuck me up, bud.
They're gonna do a bold play. All right. Yeah, okay, he is going to once again pull out one of his arrows and just try to shiv you with it. Another one of the special ones.
Sure.
Alright, he's gonna roll to... Yes?
On the start of his turn, I want him to make a Constitution save.
Yes, sir. Gets a 12.
That is a fail. It's not a lot, but I'm going to deal him a little bit more damage.
Okay.
As spores cling to him from being so close to me. 6 more damage, max on that.
As he goes to reach for the special arrow, you see the spores actually just begin to run off from the zombie that he was just trying to stab. Actually, a few of the spores he got on his arm, and just in the heat of the moment, he wasn't noticing it. But they just start to spread up the arm and just kind of encase him, and he just starts freaking out as he sees this, but just collapses. That was enough to kill him.
That's what I was hoping to get.
Bastard.
Woo! Reactions for the win.
And that is the end of his one turn, as he dies succumbing to spores.
I sadly can't zombify him because I killed him with spores, ironically.
Ironic. They're all dead. Zeka, you are up.
It is, yeah.
Okay. So, this Inquisitor man just hit my best bud.
You didn't hit me.
So, if I'm here, I'm flanking, right?
Yes?
Okay, did he, take the dodge action or anything like that?
No, he just attacked.
Okay, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try and hit him. He probably has, fucking Mage Slayer or some dumb bullshit like that, doesn't he?
No, he's just a higher up in the anti-magic gang, dude. You're fine.
Whatever. I'm gonna hit him with a first level, inflict wounds.
As you do that, he uses his reaction for his Mage Slayer ability.
Alright. Yeah.
That is gonna be a 25 to hit.
Yeah, it hits.
Oh, God!
Oh, that one. That's going to be 8 points of bludgeoning damage as he just cold cocks you in the face.
Then, my turn, and I'll pop a raisin bran bread. I don't fucking know in my mouth, and fuck. I'm gonna use an inspiration.
Go ahead.
To be clear, do I roll just once if I use inspiration, or do I roll with advantage again?
I'll say for this, just roll with advantage. I feel like the thing is you're re-rolling the attack, so
Okay.
that would include all bonuses.
Natural 20.
Fuck him up.
David immediately regrets his actions.
I do indeed, but I stand by them. Go ahead,
Also,
tell me that damage, baby.
Where'd my token go?
It's right there.
You moved? Did you move it?
I don't see
Scroll
it.
down slightly.
Huh?
Scroll
You might
down.
have to
Roll
reload
20 is
the
weird.
page.
Actually, scroll up slightly.
No,
I don't know.
I can't.
It's.
can't see it.
I still see
Yeah,
it. It
we
is
all-
still
we all
flanking, so
see it.
you're good.
Oh well. All right. That is
Wow.
a
Oh, hell
20.
yeah.
Wow, the first roll was awful. It was only 7, but the second roll was really good.
So that's
Wow.
28 damage total.
yes.
Okay. They look bloodied and pissed. They live as Eric Miko pointed out. Live a very angry lifestyle. It kind of seems like they're always angry. Maybe they should. They would have gone to a therapist, but the therapist was magical, so they killed him.
Oh god.
So,
So
it's
then-
needless to say, this guy's now pissed.
Whoa, hold on. Let's not go too far.
So I think Zeka, remembering last time how the guy tried to choke him to death, he's gonna grab his hands and just you just see purple arcane energy flow through, and he's trying to kind of destroy the tendons so that it'll be more difficult. Obviously it won't actually happen, but flavor.
Yeah.
And he's just trying to destroy the tendons, so it'll be more difficult for him to hit either him or Sunny. And then Milos is gonna fly over and use the help action, while as my bonus action, I'm gonna hit him with my spiritual weapon. So kind of coming over the
Okay.
head of Sunny, this Destructo Disc comes, and with advantage, dirty 20.
I mean, yeah, that hits.
Here we go. Another 11 points of force damage.
They are still kicking.
Alright, and it cuts into his shoulder, and currently I'm flanking with you, Sunny, and as I'm holding his hands from the inflict wounds, I'll look to Sunny and say, "Finish him!"
Finish him. Sonny.
He used his reaction, correct?
Yes.
Yeah.
Then
Just so you
I
know,
will.
you have advantage right now.
Oh, wait,
because I'm
hold on.
fighting him.
Zeka, roll a d20 as well.
Oh, shit.
Okay, you're
19.
fine. Sonny,
Um,
go ahead.
I will move 5, 10, 15, 25, 30.
Okay, as you do that, he is going to use his second reaction to try to hit you again.
Fucker.
Whiffs with an 11.
All right. Actually, where is everybody? So everybody is. Yes, I will stop here. And I will cast 2 Eldritch Blast because let's see. Yeah.
I think
So I'm gonna cast 2 Eldritch Blasts.
Okay.
13 and 7. Oof.
Big oof.
Big oof. Neither of those connect.
Okay.
Oh, fuck.
It's
I'm gonna
okay.
give you an inspiration for the natural one.
Okay.
Wise.
18.
Yes.
That hits. Just.
4.
Oh,
Oof.
God.
Oof. Yeah, not doing great.
4.
Mm-hmm.
On the bright side, he's still up. Looking very, very rough, but alive.
That's all I got.
Fuck. God damn it.
Alrighty. Ode, you are up.
Okay. If I dash using Step of the Wind and my jump speed doubles, I have a movement of 90 feet. Can I get here?
Hell yeah.
Fuck
just,
yes.
jump over,
Go
jump
for
over
it.
those things? Okay. Ode is gonna use her bonus action, Step of the Wind, and do like a cool move where she like acrobatics jumps on top of this and kind of like swings her legs while she kicks down
like a
and then
spin kick.
sprints over. And then I have to pull up my character sheet because it's easier to see if I close it.
Can you get around the back of him so you're flanking him with me?
I was
He's
gonna
already
say like the
flanking with your
reason I
spiritual
can get over there 90 feet.
I
like,
don't
jumping
count
over
for
these
spiritual
things,
weapon as flanking because it's weird.
It was like, yeah, like 60. So David, I'll say like, can I get over here or?
You can definitely get into a position to flank. Just for clarity, spiritual weapon does not count for flanking because you can also
Okay.
walk through it. But
So
you
does
can
it
definitely
count
get to a point where you are flanking, yes.
Oh, great. So would I have advantage then?
Yeah.
Okay, I think while she did the move, she like clicked the staff so it like became small, and then she like runs past Zeka and Sunny, and I hope this works as she like extends the staff as she tries to hit it into the Inquisitor.
Yeah, let's see it.
Nice.
Them.
And I'm gonna remove a key point before I forget.
Okay. First one does not hit.
No.
Hell yeah!
Natural
Hey.
20.
Yeah.
I hope this
Go,
works.
Roll that damage.
Yes.
20 what? What's math?
18.
18.
No, I'm
You
fucking
still
around. Yeah,
got
you
it?
guys got him.
Hell yeah!
How do you want to do this, Ode?
Okay,
Oh,
yeah,
describe your sweet kung fu.
Yeah, I think. Oh, maybe she like flips over Zeka and Sunny, and then lands, and then just like whips her staff. I guess she misses. So maybe she like tries to do a cool move where she's like trying to hit him while she flips over, and then she's like, no, and then she just stands and just like hits him into his chest and like knocks him back into the wall.
You see, as you're doing this wicked monk shit, Inquisitor Justine, also trained in wicked monk shit, is preparing actually for your stuff. So when you just flip over and just cold cock them, they were not expecting that at all, and are just like, and just go down. And yeah, they just go down hard.
Okay, and that's my turn.
Alrighty. And with that, you guys have killed the outer guards. I will remind you at the very beginning, a bunch of war horns got blown by these dudes, but you don't see anyone immediately.
Let's get inside, everybody.
Alright, do you guys just rush on in?
I guess should we try to do anything about the war horns, like the bodies, or and
No.
Ode saying this as we're jogging next. To
You also see a rapidly spreading
Pull the
fire.
Inquisitor in.
Sonny grabs the Inquisitor.
Yeah, pull the Inquisitor in, and then shut the doors and try to barricade them with whatever. Sonny, you have mold earth, right?
No, I was abusive with it, so I got rid of it.
I turned to the tower next to me, and I just fucking palmed the ladders and yanked them off of the tower.
Nice.
Sonny,
And just
Sonny
walked
looked-
over to the door with them and just shoved them down to ram the door shut with.
Thank you, monkey.
How the fire, the hole in the wall due to the fire. How's that looking?
Spreading, and also still burning like the sun if you look directly at it.
Great. Okay.
Okay.
Sonny says,
It's
Zeka,
fine.
close the doors.
Okay. I do that.
As you guys go in,
Yep.
Morak will quickly see if there's any, like, keys or anything on the Inquisitor.
roll investigation real quick for me.
I'm gonna help him.
I
Roll.
want Ode to run over to this guy and take any remaining arrows in his quiver.
Okay, Ode, roll investigation as well. Morak, you have advantage for your investigation check.
I will.
Oh, hell yeah.
I was going to say.
Just the first one.
Wait,
Don't forget that
I
Brennan
swear I
did
had higher than
steal
that. Isn't
these
investigation...
keys that did finally several packs.
Yep.
But she's nice.
Oh,
No,
shit.
I'm well aware that you guys have the keys inside. These are for different
Somehow
ones.
I'm rolling like utter garbage today.
Yeah, that's bad.
Rip. Alright, Morak, as you go over, you just aren't able to find any keys. It's unfortunate.
Nothing on her! And then he picks her up and throws.
Alright, but Ode, you are able to find one very strange looking arrowhead. It's basically kind of cuffed into, it almost looks like a garlic clove at the top with kind of like 6 or so very distinct areas. And if you like move it, it like you hear like rattling inside.
It's a fear arrow.
It is not actually. You notice it is a different.
You don't know that, God.
It is a different head from the one that you and Ode dealt with. But let's move on over to the new map.
Hey, we made it in, folks.
Ooh. As we get
library.
inside, Ode will hand the arrowhead to Kezia and say, "Don't know what it does. Might be useful." And turn to Byron and say, "Is there anything we can do about the reinforcements coming, or are we just gonna move quickly?"
If only we had a key that someone could like put in the lock it, and then break off in the lock. That probably helps slow them down even more.
Right? Yeah. How do you guys
Only
get in?
someone had a key. It was unlocked whenever I came in. But if only a person that didn't walk away from the computer.
Oh,
had
Brendan did walk away. I didn't even know.
You see, Kezia is looking at the new arrowhead, kind of like wang jangling it, and is just like, seems
He's
like
just like licking it a little bit, sniffing it real good.
Smells like garlic, shaped like garlic. Zeka, it's garlic. Use this in your recipe.
I go to the outside, the front of the doors as we go in. I wait for everybody else to go in first, and then I look at the 2 doorknobs, one on each door, and I just grab the doorknobs and crack both the doorknobs off.
What's your strength?
They're just.
You know what? It's enough. No, it's enough.
No, it's a silverback, dude. It can do it.
Yeah, it's enough.
Actually, never mind. I'm not nearly as strong as I thought I was.
Holy shit!
He's stronger
I'm
than
even
me.
stronger than a silverback.
Yeah, I have a 16.
David,
strength.
we need to take this into account narratively that I'm stronger than a silverback.
Yeah, but to be fair, he doesn't. Here's the thing: mechanically, he's that strong.
No,
The monkey form is itself stronger, but Artuk's holding back. But
because he's not a true silverback. If he was a true silverback, he'd have a plus 20 to strength.
as you guys do get in, and you thusly bar the door with the assembled ladders, just a lot of shit. You have a lot of fucking shit. But you are able to bar the doors, and as you enter, you are greeted with, for some of you, a familiar sight. Between Byron and Ode and Kezia, you understand this is the first floor. So going ahead and to the right is the library Ode toured. Byron, to the left is the training room. There are stairs going upstairs towards what are presumably the offices. And at the very far end is the ladder descending down, or the staircase descending downwards.
Byron will gesture to Monkey Artuk, point to the ladder and say, "We should probably block that. In the meantime, Morak, why don't we block the training room doors to prevent more people from coming?"
You actually do hear other sounds throughout the building. It doesn't seem like this place is empty, but they may not necessarily be immediately present.
Okay. You will lead, I guess, Morak towards the training gate to start blocking it with various shit.
Alright.
We'll trust Monkey Artuk to get the ladder. Or not the ladder, the staircase to the upper levels.
Alright.
Borak does promptly.
Alright, as you guys just kind of begin to go around. So, before you go anywhere, you guys are going to kind of break down, bar the doors, and try to prevent anyone from closing in on you?
Yeah.
Okay, how long are you going to spend doing this?
Not long, I'd say.
5 to 10 minutes.
Not even, I'd say. Like, I'm gonna grab the first 5 pieces of furniture nearest to the door and push each one in front of the door, and push it up against the doorknob and whatnot to actually bar.
And
Yes,
you
that's
just
what
leave
Byron
that
tells me to
last
do.
chair just sitting there, you monster. There's 6 chairs and you only grabbed 5.
And
It's
they
gonna
will
be...
grab
Yep.
the last chair and put the last chair up against it.
Alrighty.
Hey, Eric, stop doing that with a hatchet.
Ruins the feng shui of the room, though.
Got a sheath on it, bud.
Conceptually, though. Anyway, but alright, if as you guys go through and you just are able to very much bar the doors, as you bar the doors to the library, though, you actually...
I thought we were doing it to the front door.
I thought you were doing it to all of the doors.
We already did front door, and we're doing training room, basically all the rest.
As you do it to the collective building, we'll just call it, you do it to the library in particular, and after a second you hear, hello? Who is this? Why have you come here? Please, don't hurt me. I have a loving wife and family.
Wasn't gonna hurt him, but now.
While they continue barricading the door, Ode will run over to the door and through the door say, as long as you don't leave that library, you'll leave here alive. But just know that you've been spared today by the cerulean eye. And then...
Miss Ode, you've betrayed me. I thought we had a connection. I thought perhaps we could exchange library styles. Oh, bother. I've been destroyed. My life and my heart are filled with despair. And you hear just sad shuffling away. As you leave a crestfallen Mr. Dewey.
I was gonna say, maybe we should burn it, but this is his worst timeline, where he has to live with this.
Plus, burning books is a bad, bad style.
People who burn books have never been on the right side of history.
Yeah.
Yeah, just cast them into the shadow realm like Byron
if
does.
Sunny suggests burning them, you would have a very fierce glare from Ode.
Who
Maybe
says
we should
have to
burn
go
them.
the right side of history.
No.
But these are all National Geographics. It's all National Geographic.
It's just 8 zoo books and 47 National Geographic.
The second level is better.
That's all nudie mags.
It's got...
Well, the National Geographics kind of look like nudie mags too.
They're authentic first edition. Why am I talking to you? You've ruined my life.
Right.
Just the Discovery Channel was sexy.
Alright, but
So, downstairs?
Yeah, our duck is just going to continue leading downstairs once everything's been
Yeah.
barricaded.
Hey, Byron,
Yeah.
where should we go? Oh, wait, no, Autuck has already been here.
I mean,
I'll do
you-
the best I
follow
can
him.
putting it together from what I've seen already, but I'll use
Oh,
Byron's
I
help,
can point
too.
you to someone that might be here that can do some funky shit, and he'll point towards where Shulsha is.
Shulsha is
Block
down the
that
stairs.
area, 'cause there's a tree. Yeah, you'll just point out Shulsha's area and say we should probably either avoid that or commit some murder. One or the other.
Alrighty.
So we're deciding which way to go? I'm good with either.
I mean, there's forward.
I start following the monkey.
No matter what.
Yeah,
Oh,
let's
the
go.
monkey man.
Yeah, I'll follow the monkey.
Alright.
Monkey Man
Monkey.
forges the path down.
Return.
What is your guys' marching
Return to
order?
monkey.
Monkey in front. Do we want Morak after?
Monkey
Hey,
could
after,
do
because
that.
my Shield of Faith is going to expire soon, so I can try to take some
Mm.
hits while I got it.
Oh, does anyone like really need healing other than Sunny? Or is
Uh,
Sunny
Morak?
really the only?
Morak's fine. He only lost 4.
Our duck is up 19 from where he started.
Alrighty. As you all begin to descend down the hallway, did that actually reveal next area?
No.
No.
That's better.
There we go.
As you begin to descend down, Byron, you recognize this as the storage room, and just continuing down from there, you are able to make more and more progress as you take the first steps down into the basement and these sub-levels. Do we want to keep playing because it's right around 10 o'clock?
I'm good to keep going.
Good.
I'm fine for now.
I'll play.
I don't have
I'd like to
work
do-
tomorrow.
Okay.
I mean,
be
I
able to
work
play-
tomorrow, but I can go to bed at like. I can stop at later than 10.
Okay. Just wanted to make
Okay,
sure.
Let's go till like 10:45 and then reassess.
Okay.
Sure.
As you begin to go down, though, you pass through just a storage area. Like I said before, it's kind of just filled with oddities and such things. Do you guys stop along the way at all, or do you just keep fucking going,
Artok
bro?
just
No.
forges a path. He doesn't give people time to stop if they want to follow him.
Fuck yeah, bro.
It's just a storage room. There's no point.
And as you go down, fucking reveal area, not hide it. As you continue your way down, Byron, you recognize that this area over here is Schultz's clinic. Artuk, make a history check.
Sure. That would be over here. History.
Don't remember. You see a very big locked, door. And very clearly, more reinforced than just a lot of the other ones. But other than that, that is what you see, and then just a continuing descent down.
Artok just keeps walking down flights of stairs. He's not waiting for anything.
Morak will grab Artok's monkey shoulder.
Artok holds back.
Do we know what's in these rooms?
So you said I have no memory of it, right?
As much memory as Adam has, since it's been a few weeks.
Okay.
This is Schultz's
Adam-
clinic. Byron knows. Ken.
Adam remembers.
Byron will take
like,
that dagger and be like, just a second, let's run over and try to bar the opening of that door with the dagger as best he can.
Gotcha.
And I will
Artuk
move
just-
one of my 5 daggers from my...
Artuk. Oh, wait. How do you speak? You're a monkey. Wait, you have
no, I just
telepathy.
put my hands up.
Okay, because I know one of these floors will take away all of our magic. Okay. Is there
What's the-
anything on this floor that we need to do?
I've already handled it. Keep going.
Keep going.
Wait, what's the
Okay.
big door to our left, to the west on the map?
Yes, Byron, do you know what this is?
What's the big door?
That's...
This?
Mary, a little lower down.
A big vault.
Yeah, Dave,
Uh,
Dave, do I know what that is?
I don't think you would, no.
Do I have any memory?
That was the one I was having you roll for.
Understood. Cool.
I have
Okay,
no
Adam.
idea. I've
Adam knows
already-
what it is, but he's just forging forward.
Okay. And you guys and Artuk at the very least forges forward. Alright, this one's gonna be up and to the right, just because that's how the room happened to work. Fucking...
No, we better keep going. Monk.
There we go. And as you descend down to this floor, you are immediately greeted to what amounts to a vault door.
Okay.
Like,
I turn around. I just.
Did you continue talking, or?
You.
It's motion.
No, he's making gestures.
Oh.
in my ear.
We need to open the door? No, we don't want to open the door. We need to...
Blast the door?
Kamehameha? Why don't we
Don't
just have Kessie
know
open the
Druidic
door?
sign language. This is a problem.
Can't
Okay.
we just open the door, Artuk?
Yeah, do we just want to... Do we need to open it, fast and
I-
then attack into it?
I walk. I go over to Kezia and I grab one of her benign daggers really quickly, and I just scratch into the wall. Fuck! I can't write.
Why not?
Yes!
You like that?
Just
I've been
nod. Yes or
teaching
no.
you.
Okay, ready?
Wait.
Charades,
Can I make
man.
Can
What
I
word?
make an intelligence check to see if I've learned enough writing to write 2 words?
What words? Send this to
If I
me.
say-
Whisper this
if
to
I
me.
say- Oh, sure. It's just slash whisper GM, right?
Yeah.
You're right, it's big dick.
It was an unrecognized command. What?
No,
W?
it's just slash W.
Okay, thank you.
And then space GM. Yeah.
Thank you.
Roll intelligence. Those seem pretty intuitive for your line of work.
Yeah, they're pretty easy, but I'm bad at writing. So
I'm
I
gonna
don't know,
roll
nine
I'm gonna
enough?
roll a d20.
You should write one of them.
Would I be able to, David? Would I be able to insight to see if I can tell he's trying to write something, and then, if so, give him advantage by helping him?
Go ahead and roll insight.
He is a monkey, though. He's also a monkey.
He's monkey.
Yeah, but I retain all of my mental sense.
I know, but you now have monkey body, and it's kind of like mega puberty if you're a monkey.
Because you've been helping him with your flowers for Agnaron, or however you pronounce that name, yeah, I will say, Artuk, you can roll again.
Oh, natural 20.
Yeah, you know those words, and in fact, you know two more words on top of it of your choice.
Oh, damn. Let me think briefly.
Wait, what words did you write?
I write, here, on the door, through the door, I write, here is no magic.
Ah.
To give a sense of scale, by the way, it's like a vault door out of Fallout.
But then, Morak makes a good point. What is here if there is not magic?
Morak will then go towards it.
Artuk, do we need
See if
to
it
go
just
through
opened.
the door to keep going down? Okay.
You look around if you're trying to find a way to open it.
Is there a vent that I can crawl up into?
I mean, probably
my
upstairs,
God.
but not here.
Kezia sus.
I'd like
You
to
know-
vent, please.
Sus. Okay, Kezia, do you try to find a vent?
Yeah, I'm gonna try to find a vent while they're
Okay.
after you stole my freaking dagger.
While you're doing that, Morak, roll investigation.
I'll assist him on that.
Okay.
Damn.
It takes
Finally
a minute.
roll.
It takes a minute, but this is a fucking door. Of course, it has an opening. It's basically just a large, like, I'm trying to think. Not like a door to a submarine, but basically it's like a series of deadlocks, and then just it's a very heavy door. So presumably they usually open this with a team of several people, but like you guys could probably force it open, maybe.
And a
I mean, we've got Morak and Monkey. We're fine.
Yeah, we have a Morak and a silverback
And Ode could try to help if there's room.
and a cat lady. We can easily open this door.
And a cheerleader.
Very important.
Ho! He! Ho! I am not a hoe.
What the what?
So do we just try to force the door? No. Should we just try to force the door?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's
We're
like-
doing that.
Here we
Okay.
go.
Okay.
Okay.
As leader of the Arbor Association of putting trees back where they are, I will lead this endeavor. Okay, on 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Hey, do we open it?
Okay, so we're going to come back to this in just a second. This is going to be another skill challenge isn't the right word. Okay, I want who is in charge of this? Who are the 3 people who are doing this?
Morak, Monkey, and do we want Ode or the robot?
I've
Who's
got-
stronger?
I'm pretty strong.
Go ahead.
You guys are going to do all 3 of you are going to do an athletics check, and it's going to be the collective amount you get.
Oh yeah. Ready?
Ready? Set. Go.
Go.
Okay.
A 9, a 17, a 21.
Oh my god, how did I roll a natural
It
fucking
is
9?
going slow. You basically are able to force the deadbolts on it.
No, Morak, you're pulling the wrong way.
Oh my god.
But as
These
you
things
do
I
that,
got,
you
like,
just
when I got hit in the head, it's just been effing me up ever since.
It's lefty loosey, righty tighty.
It's in orc culture, it's opposite. I don't know.
Fucking
So,
metric
David,
system.
there's basically a locking mechanism on it, and we couldn't figure out how to unlock the locking mechanism.
Unfortunately, Kezia did walk away to vent because she's sus.
She's sus. Damn it.
But as you do that, you
Obi
are
okay,
able
isn't
to start forcing this open very slowly, and you're kind of just forcing these different pieces out of place such that you could break the door open. As it's doing that, you just hear this metal grinding as it's just basically dragging and trying to resist against your efforts. Kezia, you are able to find a vent.
Cool.
Do you hop inside?
Yeah.
Okay.
I just would like to see if I'm able to get past the door through the vent. That is it.
All right.
Hold on. Gary, go ahead and resolve yours, but when we come back to us, I've got something.
Acrobatics, because this is getting pretty tiny at this point.
Actually quite spacious for Kezia.
No, it's tiny for Kezia. At this point.
Like a 6-inch diameter tube.
Nice.
As you find your way into a vent and begin to shimmy your way forward, you are able to find access into one of the vents, and you are able to kind of begin to explore its contents. And you see a very thin, very small, like, opening, as it were, that you can see through. But on top of that, make a perception check. You're kind of just going and make a stealth check.
Oh.
You are being very, very loud as you're going through.
I rolled just enough to not have to re-roll.
You are being very loud as you go through it.
That's fine.
Sure. All right, back to the people trying to breach the door.
Say, wait. He roots around inside of his chest cavity, and he goes into his dungeoneering pack, and he pulls out a crowbar, which, using crowbar, grants advantage to strength checks where the crowbar's leverage can be applied.
You bastard. Using mundane equipment against me?
Wait, is there a crowbar in an explorer's pack?
No.
Have a look.
There's no way Morak has an explorer's pack with all his books.
No, there's no crowbar in an explorer's pack, you silly goose.
All right. Do you guys want to
I
have another
explore
go at it?
knowledge with my book exploring pack.
All right. Actually, hold on. Sonny looks at the crowbar, and he looks at Morak, and he's like, "Here, I think you need this more than I do."
All right. Are you guys gonna?
It's just like I just didn't work out this morning, and I didn't eat enough food. It's
It
like
happens to the best of us.
I
bud.
need some carbs, and it's not. It's been a bad morning. Like I got really scared earlier. There were monsters everywhere. Been a lot.
It's been a big day.
Been a lot.
All right, I appreciate the reflection, but we need to get moving. Open the fucking door.
Ready? One,
Oh
two.
my gosh!
Everybody.
You guys don't complain about your feelings all the time.
Athletics checks.
More, for the love of God, do this correctly, and I'll give you a.
Oh my
bardic
fucking
Oh,
God.
Better than
Hey, you
last
got a
time.
bardic
Mine's
inspiration.
a little worse.
Who has a bardic inspiration?
Correct.
More
Oh, I do.
Yeah,
Is that a D6?
D6.
Oh, thank God. Okay. Literally just enough. As you guys are just pressing against this door, and you just finally hear this just metal ping! And just the door just basically pop open. Or not even pop open, just give way and start to open.
Sweet. I knew that crowbar was a good investment.
When'd you even get that?
You know, it's one of those things I've just always had with me, and it's never come up.
Did you just like go gadget crowbar?
Well, I reached inside
love
my chest cavity.
I love the idea of a warforged who just has a bunch of mundane tools on him. Like, you know, any given situation, he's just a fucking like Swiss Army knife for.
It's such a
Go
good
gadget,
character
not the scope.
concept. You purposely like buy every single pack, so
Yep.
you have every mundane tool, and you keep it in your chest cavity.
Yep.
Anyway, give me that crowbar back. Takes it back.
Okay, here you go.
Is the door open?
Enough that you guys could push through. Basically, single file line through.
Who's going first?
Maybe us non-Mac folks. Also, where'd Kezia go?
Shoot. We left her back at the
I
house.
I think she hopped in.
Yeah, I point up at the vents, knowing very well where the vents are here.
We also heard her clumsily clang through the vents earlier.
Oh, I
Actually-
was really focused on your guys' muscles.
Does she start to clang by me through the vent?
At some point, yes.
Do we hear her being very loud?
Yes, but in the sense... But as you... Actually, no. With the amount of effort you guys were exerting also being loud with the door.
Okay, so no, gotcha.
Unfortunately not. As you guys break the door, but what is your marching order? Kezia, you are about there in the vent. It is very
Or,
tight.
Do you want to go first, or do you want me to go first?
I'll go first. I have the shield.
Alright.
I'll go third. Exactly third.
So, Morak... Ode... Hold on. Hold on. Okay. Kezia, you have faded from existence. Zeka and Sunny, where are you?
Why are there two me's?
I'll be like second to last.
I guess I'll be last.
Since I'm kind of hurt.
Alright. And as you guys move forward, you guys realize you made a lot of fucking noise, as I need Ode and Morak to both make a dexterity saving throw, as these guys have heard you and were waiting for you to walk in. Alright. With that, you guys are going to take 4. So 6 damage. So Ode, you take 6 points of piercing damage. Morak, you take 3. As just this arrowhead just collides against the back wall, seeming just waiting for the moment, and just like a spring of shrapnel and just ball bearings explodes out from it. The rest of you are far enough away that it isn't able to significantly affect you, but the two of you are certainly hit. And you notice that these ball bearings are still just littering the ground around you. And I'm going to say next session we'll roll for initiative.